We begin the countdown for our featured game, and we're joined by Edco football coach James Rochford. Coach, your team 6-3 a season ago. Let's talk about, first off, who's back for the Vikings.
Well, we got quite a few kids back, although we graduated quite a few. But we got Price at quarterback, Carson Ingalls at running back, Chris Lang at receiver, Carter Batten at receiver. They both play DBs too. Will Wiskus, last year started on the line, and so there's quite a few starters back from last year, but some good young guys coming up that have filled some positions.
All right, let's talk about those young guys. Who do you expect to contribute?
Well, Connor Davis has contributed on the line. He played a little bit last year, but really worked hard in the off season and lost some weight and got faster and stronger. And we've got a freshman, Jack Steger, has been getting in the mix and contributing. Ethan Gall has been playing a lot more too. He was a junior last year, so those guys have all stepped up and been contributing. And so we've got a pretty fair group of kids.
All right, expectations for this season. As we mentioned, a team 6-3 a year ago. What are your expectations this year?
Well, the kids want to win the district. That was their expectation. That was their goal, and win first playoff game. So they've got high hopes. It's possible. There's injuries always play a huge factor. And the ball bounces your way. It bounces your way. When it doesn't, it doesn't. So we got to stay healthy throughout the season, and if we can do that, we put ourselves in a good spot.
All right, let's talk about the season opener against Central. What do you know about the Warriors?
From what we've seen, very similar to last year, what I'm guessing. The Hammersland kid is a good athlete. He'll be probably their star, I would guess. It'll be tough to stop him, but that's going to be goal number one, I guess. So, offensively, fairly balanced. They've passed and ran quite fairly equally from what I've seen. We played them first game last year, didn't have tape on them last year, and they haven't played yet, so all we've got last year's film to look at. But, I'm assuming they're going to be fairly similar to last year.
All right, keys in the ball game for Edco then. What do you have to do?
Eliminate stupid mistakes or keep them to a minimum, jumping off sides, stupid penalties, telling kids to do simple things that, they don't always want to do, like follow through on your block and that kind of stuff. So, if we can do those little things, we'll be all right.
All right, and I know you guys start district play here, I believe, next week.
Yep.
Let's talk about who's, as far as you feel like, are contenders in your district this year.
What's that?
Well, I thought that Central City and Lone Tree would probably be the top two contenders. The Gazette disagreed with me and thought that Springville and like Easton Valley were going to be up there. So, and I know they've got lots of talent. They were young. Both teams were young last year. So there's talent in the district, and let's just see who can come out on top. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that starts next week. All right, Coach, good luck to you here in this week one ball game. We look forward to talking to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Edco football coach James Rochford on his Viking program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Viking Warriors football is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. The Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. We continue the countdown to kick off our featured game. We're joined by Central football coach J.W. Downs. Coach, I know your first year here in charge of the Warriors. Let's first off talk about who's back this year for Central.
We got 5 seniors this year that are returning up and become great leaders. They're really excited to play, so it's just good to have a decent amount of upperclassmen, juniors and seniors coming back to take the field again.
All right, so that's certainly good news, good place to build upon. Who are some of the young kids you expect to step forward for you this year?
We got a great group of freshmen coming up that I've had the honor to coach them in junior high the past 2 years, so to see them come all the way up from the start, a bunch of great athletes, but more importantly, good leaders even at the freshman level as well.
All right, let's talk about as far as what do you feel the strength of your team is so far?
The biggest strength of this team is just the unity. This program, we talked about it, our number one goal is to be the best teammate that we can be, and they have embodied that all the way from camp up until the start of the season at all grade levels. They're all leaders in their own way and just an overall team unity.
All right, let's talk about some of the individuals now. Let's talk about as far as skill positions. Who do you expect to contribute?
We got guys mixed in it everywhere. That's the beautiful thing about it. Guys who are willing to play any position, no matter what, to help fill the needs of the team, to support the team. Obviously, we got Owen Hammersland's returning in the backfield, but we also got some really good guys on the outside, and a senior who was out last season who gets to return. He's healthy, and he's excited to play.
Yeah, who are we talking about there?
That'd be Maddox Eggleseder. He missed all last season with a broken collarbone, and he's back, and he's hungry.
All right, you mentioned a couple of guys on offense. Who are some of the big contributors you expect on the defensive side?
Braxton Borman is a great leader on the defense. We got some really good guys at the corner as well. They're learning a whole new defense this year from what they previously run. Guys are filling into positions and stepping up and learning it on the X's and O's side of defense, as well as just being physical.
All right, you guys open up with Edco. What do you know about the Vikings?
We know they got a really good quarterback. He contributes to a lot of their team. We know they got a really, really solid O-line. They play physical, as well as a couple of underclassmen coming back that are pretty good athletes as well.
All right, keys in the ball game for Central then. What do you want to see in week 1 here?
All we're trying to focus on is executing our assignments to the best ability that we can do. So whatever that entails, whether it's blocking, tackling, route running, as long as we're executing our assignments to the best ability that we can do, then we're going to put ourselves in a good position to be successful.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Central football coach J.W. Downs on his Warrior program. The countdown to kickoff continues after this.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Al McKee Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe, especially during planting season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must jump clear of the equipment, do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report potential power line hazards today. At Al McKee Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton REC, your touchdown energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hamann. We welcome you to Dittmer Field in Elkader. It is the start of the high school football season tonight on KCTN. And in our featured matchup, it is Edco and Central. They met a season ago in the season opener. Why not do it again this year? As we're joined by Coach Aaron Hamann as we get ready for the start of this season.
Yeah, absolutely. There's two teams, right down the road from each other. Well, they know each other very well. Let's start off this season with some 8-man football here at Dittmer Field. Gorgeous night tonight, Dan. Sun came out, peeked out, dried everything up. Field's in wonderful condition, and the crowds are rolling in.
The field is spectacular. The way it is painted, they got the Central logo at midfield at the 40-yard line here in 8-man. Again, we have a different field. It's only 80 yards long, and it's not quite as wide as the regulation field. But either way, it's going to be a factor in this ball game tonight. It won't be a factor. The weather won't be an issue at all.
No, it's going to be gorgeous. I think both of these teams are excited about getting on the field, and like you said, it's in great shape. we'll see what both of these teams have been working on in the offseason and this summer and what they bring to the field tonight.
All right, we first off want to apologize. No video for tonight's ball game, some equipment issues. We even had our tech director, Jared Borman, in here working on things and unable to get things going. So it's just audio for this ball game tonight. We apologize for that.
Switch of sports, we're all learning again. Hopefully we have it for you next week. But again, apologize to all those at home. You're just going to have to listen to us. We'll do our best of describing what's going on out here.
All right, let's start talking about the teams. The Edco Vikings, they were 6-3 a season ago, reached the postseason. This is a team that figures to be a major factor in their district. It starts with their quarterback in Price Rochford.
Absolutely. I think you look at his stats from a year ago. He carried the ball 113 times, over 1,200 yards, 24 touchdowns. Then he threw the ball 22 times for 432 yards, another 4 touchdowns. So the offense is going to obviously flow through him, but there's some other guys who are looking to step up and fill some roles for him.
Well, one of those guys would be Carson Ingalls, the running back, who rushed for nearly 800 yards a season ago.
Yeah, Carson Ingalls had 9 touchdowns, and I think something that's we'll see how he develops this year, but Jack Steger, a freshman, hasn't had any varsity experience, but expect him to get some touches, and he's going to run the ball hard as well.
Now, like most teams in 8-man, you got to stay healthy. I mean, you just don't have the depth at the 8-man. Edco certainly numbers good as far as who's out there, but again, it is an experienced team that has been in the postseason now in the 8-man since they moved down to 8-man.
Yeah, the 8-man has been a great move for Edco. They've been in the postseason year after year after year. They look to get there again this year. Start off tonight with Central, but you look at that district, Central City, Lone Tree, obviously those are two very talented teams. They were in the postseason last year as well. That's who their losses were last year, so Edco looking to get on track tonight and then refocus next week when the district play starts with Easton Valley.
All right, for Central, J.W. Downs, his first year as head coach here for the Warriors, and this is a team that was winless a season ago. They know the challenge they face tonight, but this is just about learning how to take things possession by possession. They still have a youngster in Owen Hammersland, the sophomore, who they're really going to lean on.
Yeah, Owen last year had about 500 yards, 6 touchdowns carrying the ball, but I think they're going to look for him to take more of the lion's share. He's a sophomore now, so he's got that experience. Tough kid, runs hard, but they have a lot of pieces to fill. Cale Depke was their quarterback a year ago, had a lot of passes, a lot of carries. So a lot of guys are going to have to step up and carry the ball for the Warriors.
Well, and we talk about Owen Hammersland, the running back, but the quarterback is Griffin Hammersland, another youngster. He's a 5'9", 135-pounder.
Yeah, we talk about freshmen for Edco. Here's a freshman for Central who's looking to make some noise and step up, and I think he's going to be a factor in the game tonight, but he's going to have some growing pains as a freshman. We'll see how that progresses.
Let's go through the lineups. First off for Edco. Offensively, the quarterback is Price Rochford. He's a 5'10", 200-pound senior. The running back is Carson Ingalls, a 5'7", 145-pound junior. The wide receivers are Carter Batten. He's 6'1", 155 pounds, and a junior. Christopher Lang, a junior wide receiver, 5'11", 165 pounds. The anchor of the line is Will Wiskus. He is a senior, 6'4", 280 pounds. Connor Davis plays one of the guard spots. He's a 6'1" senior, 255 pounds. And the other starter at guard is Landon Campbell. He is a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds, and again, lots of experience there. We'll take a break. We'll be back to complete the starting lineups when we continue after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Welcome back to Dittmer Field. They did the national anthem a little earlier than what we were told, so we got through one part of the starting lineup for Edco offensively. Let's talk about the defensive side there. By the way, the tight end on the offensive side is 5'10" senior, 170-pounder Ethan Gall. That completes the starters offensively. A lot of those names play on the defensive side. Gall and Campbell are at the defensive ends, Wiskus as the interior defensive linemen. The linebackers are Rochford, Balls, and Ingalls. The cornerback is Carter Batten, along with Christopher Lang. That's your starters for Edgewood Colesburg in this ball game tonight. Starters for Central now. We talked about these kids earlier. Griffin Hammersland is the quarterback, freshman, 5'9", 135 pounds. The wide receivers are Maddox Eckelceder, a senior, back out at 5'10", 145 pounds. Jack Scharf starts at the other receiver spot. He is a senior, 6'1", 165 pounds. Owen Hammersland, who led them in rushing and receiving a season ago, he starts at the running back spot. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 170 pounds. The other wide receiver, they run with three wide receivers. Kyle Reinhardt is a senior, 5'10", 165 pounds. The lineman, the anchor of the line, is Braden Taylor. He's a junior, 6', 210 pounds. The left guard, Garrett Burns. He is a junior, 6'1", 170 pounds. And Logan Sharp is a starter at right guard. He is a senior, 6'1", 160 pounds. And of course, a lot of those guys playing defensively. And that includes Sharp at defensive end, also Fetkether at a nose guard. Actually, Fetkether just plays defense only. Max Fetkether, a 5'11", 175-pound junior. Sharp and Hammersland make up the linebacking core. The D-ends are Burns, as we mentioned, Sharp. And also the quarterback is Kyle Reinhardt, and you have Maddox Eckelceder as a cornerback as well. And Braxton Borman is the anchor of that defense. He plays middle linebacker. He is a junior, 5'8", 155 pounds. They're your starters for today's ball game. Our umpiring crew tonight: Bob Jacobson of Claremont, Andy Jacobson of Postville, Lane Johansson of West Union, Mike Jacobson of Claremont, Andy Young of Elgin. It is a family affair for our umpires tonight.
It is. Some local boys coming down the road and going to get us started off on the right foot tonight.
All right, we'll continue. We're still a few minutes away from game time here. The Vikings will be wearing their away black bottoms, the white tops. They have the black and yellow trim with the black helmets there, and with the Viking logo on one of their sides. Central sporting sharp uniforms, white pants, red tops there. They've got the Central logo on the top of their red helmets as we get ready to go for this ball game. A number of games will be following tonight here in week number 1. Clayton Ridge and West Fork are playing there at Wartburg tonight. MFL Marmac is at Crestwood. That game doesn't start till 7:30 tonight. North Fayette Valley plays at Independence. That's another 7:30 start. Postville plays at Nashua Plainfield starting at 7 o'clock. And Starmont entertains Southwind starting at 7 o'clock tonight. We expect updates on all of those games this evening. As we mentioned, we are already into football season here. Hard to believe we're in week number 1.
It is, and you mentioned a lot of great games going on tonight. There's a couple other games that aren't necessarily in our area, but East Buchanan playing Sumner Fred.
Let's see what East Buchanan has this year.
What East Buchanan brings back. Then you've got Dyersville Beckman playing Columbus Catholic. That's a big ball game to start with the first week. So all these teams, not a lot of room for error. You got to come ready to go game 1, and we're going to see what these two teams bring in. Okay.
And remember, there's far more teams in the 8-man district, so this is actually the one of 2 non-district games for both these teams. They actually start district play. Several 8-man team do next week.
Yeah, next week. I think both of these teams start next week, and I think Edco finishes the season with a non-district, and I believe that Central might be the same, but they've got a couple of non-district, but most of their games are district games, and like I said, both of these teams in very competitive 8-man districts.
Yeah, Edco, of course, goes to Easton Valley next week, and Central gets to go at the district favorite, Don Bosco.
Yeah, that's going to be a tall order, but they're focused on tonight, and I think they're enthusiastic for a new season here and looking for some growth out of these young players.
All right, as far as the area teams this year, we've got a couple of minutes to talk about this. MFL Marmac will be good. Now, the question is, will they be as good as they were last year? But they return 4 of the 5 starters in the offensive line. They're going to have some skill positions that are going to have to be filled in, but it's nice to start with a tailback or a fullback in Quinn McGee anyway.
Well, absolutely. I think that's one of those situations where you expect them, they're probably going to win some ball games, maybe not by 3 touchdowns, maybe only by 2 or 1 touchdown, but I think they're going to be in a lot of ball games. But that's a really competitive district, and they've got some tough games in there.
Yeah, that's with Dike New Hartford, Denver, and also, of course, there's Sumner Fred, and that will be the more experienced team in that district, Sumner Fred. Also, North Fayette Valley in Class 2A, a team that was 4th place in the district, and they were really just a play away from the district title. That's a team that has sights on a district title.
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna have to play well because that's a competitive district in 2A as well. But I think they can, and like you said, a couple of plays here or there, man, maybe they could be knocking on the door of a district title as well.
And we'll see those teams throughout the season. We'll see MFL Marmac at Sumner Fred and home with Dike New Hartford and possibly at Denver. We'll see North Fayette Valley at Waukon and then close the season with them as they entertain Crestwood. Warriors take the field as we're just about a minute 45 from today's starting lineup. Let's talk about keys in the ball game. Let's start first off for Edco. Last year they started so fast in this ball game, and they'd love a quick start tonight.
I think they want a quick start. They have to do well what they do well. I think they need to stick to those bread and butter plays that they can run well, pound it until somebody can stop them because they've got a lot of good weapons. I think if you're the Warriors, you have to stop that initial push. You have to make this, competitive early. You can't get in a hole, get behind by a couple of touchdowns, and have to work from behind because that's going to take you out of your game plan. But you just need to keep plugging away. You need to slow down the run attack. Take your chances with some passes out of Edco, maybe knock something down, force them to punt or go for it on a long 4th down. But I think you want to be competitive. I think that's what Central's looking to do here.
Yeah, Central's going to take it play-by-play in this ballgame, but obviously they want to limit the big plays that Edco has, and that was the story of last year's ballgame as Price Rochford, I think at one point, had 3 touches and 3 touchdowns in that ballgame a season ago.
Great start.
And he's back for the Vikings.
Yeah, he had a great junior season in every sport that he's in, and he's got 1 more year, so he's looking to make some noise early here in this football season.
Edco will be kicking off, and again, we apologize once again for no video tonight on the YouTube channel, but you can continue to catch the audio there, or just tune into KCTN FM 100, or on the KCTN app as well. Edco to launch it away, and it will be Jorge Blanco, an exchange student, doing the kicking for them.
Yeah, exchange student from Spain coming and spending the year with us here at Edco, and he's going to kick off. Different kind of football for Jorge, but he's excited here, and he's going to start the game off
Back
for
to
us.
receive at the goal line area is number 10 for Central in Maddox Eckelceder, and also Kyle Reinhardt is back there as well. So we're set to launch it away from the 30-yard line on a gorgeous night here at Dittmer Field, and the 2024 season is underway. Eckelceder fields it at the left hash mark at the 5-yard line, brings it up left side across the 25-yard line, lowers his shoulder, gets out across the 30, out to the 32-yard line. Nice return by Eckelceder, and it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, nice field position here, midfield for the Warriors at the 33. That was a nice return by Eckelceder, good starting spot for him.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Griffin Hammersland, the youngster, will get him under center here. Edco has a size advantage, you can tell just up front there, as they will be an athletic front. Central, some problems getting a player off the bench. They only had 7. And quickly off the bench is Logan Sharp, the right guard. Yeah, you need him out there.
You want him out there. You want 8 when you're going 8 on 8.
So it's first down, 10 yards to go. They will run here out of what is a more wildcat formation with Hammersland alone behind center in a direct snap. And Hammersland brings it right side, trying to get to the corner. He's stood up at the 31-yard line. There's a flag down, but he's tackled at the original line of scrimmage. Somebody may have grabbed the face mask, but they line up there with Owen Hammersland taking the direct snap from center. It is a face mask penalty, a 5-yard penalty against Edco. So that moves it to first down and 5 yards to go, but the Vikings had that well defensed. Number 7, Ethan Gall, making the play on the left side.
Yeah, just got a hold of that face mask, brushed across it, pulled that head down, let go right away. So we got a 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay that first.
So it's first down and 5, now out to the 38-yard line. And now Hammersland is lined up in the I formation as the deep back, as Griffin Hammersland gets him under center. The fullback is Maddox Eckelceder. First down, 5 yards to go. Receiver goes in motion from the left side, and they run it with a Hammersland. They fake it, looking to throw the football. Is once again Griffin Hammersland. Rolls out to the left, now going to run. He brings it to the 40-yard line and leveled out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Able to get out of pressure there. Carson Ingalls makes the stop on the Edco sideline on the far side. Picks up 3 yards on a nifty run by Griffin Hammersland. Hammersland.
Yeah, just had to tuck it and run there and picked up 3 yards. So they're going to be second short here, right where they want to be, on time with their downs.
Yeah, these are the type of situations all night long. If they can get to second and third down short situations, they go back to now pistol formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Eckelceder is in front of them. Second down, 2 yards to go. Here is Owen Hammersland. Has first down off left side. Gets to the first down marker at the 37-yard line. Pushed a little further down to the 36-yard line. But the Warriors a first down, and they move inside Edco territory.
Yeah, nice gain there by Owen Hammersland. Enough to pick up the first down, plus a little extra. Moving the sticks, picking up first down. Positives here for Central.
After every play, Griffin Hammersland comes to the sideline to get the play and then heads back out to the huddle to bring it into action. For the left hash mark is where Central operates from. Receiver split left and right. It is first down, 10 yards to go. They continue from pistol formation. Hammersland to the right of Griffin Hammersland. First and 10, and they give it this time to number 4, and that is Braxton Borman. Bounces to the outside, gets the corner. He's inside the 30-yard line. First down marker as he's pushed ahead to the 25-yard line. Was stood up originally at the line of scrimmage, but able to bounce a little closer near side, gets to the edge, and the Warriors are down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, great resilience there by Braxton Borman, bouncing that to the outside, taking on a defender and running him down and able to pick up that first down. Great run.
And it appears that the Warriors are going to lean on those power backs there with Owen Hammersland and also, of course, Borman. Those would be certainly their toughest kids.
Yeah, and they're able to get outside those tackles on the defense side.
Empty backfield. Griffin Hammersland goes out of shotgun. 3 receivers to the left to throw the football. Left side throws it over the middle. Owen Hammersland intercepted by the Vikings. Jumping the route is number 21, and that is Jack Stagger, who intercepted at the 18-yard line. They were looking over the middle for Owen Hammersland. Overshot, and the Vikings turn him over.
Yeah, that was a nice read there by Jack Stagger, just kind of floating with the receiver, and as they came across the middle, stepped right into that passing lane. That was an easy pick for him. Vikings are going to take over
Jack
here.
Stagger, a freshman, intercepting a freshman there. So first down, 10 yards to go, and Price Rochford and the Edco offense heads to that side of the ball, and they operate from their own 24-yard line from the left hash mark.
Yeah, it looks like they're just inside the 20 there, Dan, on the 18, moving from their own side.
Engels is to the right, and they snap it back to Price Rochford. He's going to bring it right side, trying to get to the corner, 25-yard line. He dives ahead across the 25, out the 26-yard line, picks up a solid 6 yards on first down. You know what Edco wants to do with Price Rochford, and he's going to run it a lot on direct snaps. How do you try to keep him on the inside if you're the Warriors?
He's a big physical player, and he likes to get out and use his speed, and if he can't, he's going to run you over. So you got to pick your poison. I think you want to force him back to the inside and try to be physical with him and not let him use his speed.
Second down, 3 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. They continue in the same formation. Now from the right hash mark, back to Rochford. He's going to bring it up the middle, has first down across the 30-yard line, and that's good enough. He stood up there by a host of Warriors. Good gang tackling up front, and among the players there, number 20, and Max Fetkether making the play, but good enough for first down as he picks up 4.
Yeah, good run there just to pick it up and move the sticks. Good start to the series here for the Vikings.
Warriors, again, have those 3 down linemen, and really they'll have everybody up near the line of scrimmage, just daring Edco to throw the football, and it's first down, 10 yards to go. Price Rochford doesn't go all the way to the sidelines to get the play, but he goes over there about half the distance between the huddle. And when you've been running things for a couple of years there, you have a pretty good idea what they want to do.
I think he might half the time know before he talks to coach what's they're going to run.
Receiver split left and right, and to the right of Rochford, it's Engels. He's going to get the handoff, bring it left side on a counter play across the 35-yard line, middle of the field to the 37-yard line. And again, a 7-yard pickup. Owen Hammersland making the stop, but a good gain on first down for the Vikings.
And Engels had a nice year last year, almost 800 yards, 128 carries, and he's another hard-nosed runner. He's one of those. He can use his speed if he gets to the outside, but he loves running between those.
Well, this is such a 1-2 combination, isn't it? I mean, together they've rushed for over 2,000 yards, Rochford and Engels.
Yeah, those two were a great combination last year. Rochford, the senior this year, Carson Engels, only a junior.
Second down, 3 yards to go, 3.5 minutes into our ball game. They operate from the middle of the field. And now Engels to the left of Rochford. He'll get the handoff, counter to the right side. Hit in the gap there by Hammersland. Falls ahead for a yard, and that's it. It's going to be third down, 2 yards to go. Looked like it was there, but Owen Hammersland quickly closed it down. It's third and short yardage now for the Vikings.
Yeah, great pursuit there by Hammersland to close the gap really, really fast and just kind of stepped up in the hole. Ingles able to fall forward there. Maybe gave him 2 yards on that, but third and short manageable here for the Vikings.
Yeah, for the Vikings, as hard as their running backs run, it's just a short distance for them. Good job by Hammersland, though, filling that gap. Again, if he's not there to make the play, there's nothing but green behind him. So now third down in short. Rochford again. He'll run exclusively from shotgun. From the right hash mark, 3rd and 1. Gets the direct snap, brings it right side. He's got first down across midfield. Spins ahead to the 46-yard line, 36-yard line. Sorry, we've got a shorter field, but it's 1st and 10 as Rochford plows his way up the middle.
8-man football, Dan. We're all figuring it out here. We got to remember just a little shorter to work with.
And we'll see 8-man football in week number 3 again when Edco hosts Central City. So we'll have to see how the schedule plays out after that. But it's a little bit difficult going back and forth.
It is. We got to get used to it just like the guys on the field do.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Vikings down to the 35-yard line is where they mark it. They operate from near the right hash mark. Rochford with them under center here. And on first down, brings it left side, turns the corner, 30-yard line, runs over defender, has the feet going, goes outside the numbers, inside the 25-yard line, down to the 23-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain and hard running by Price Rochford.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of got bottlenecked right as he got to the edge, but kept his legs moving, got right through it, and a great gain, 12-yard pickup. Move the sticks once again. The Vikings marching down the field.
And we're now 5 minutes into the ball game, and the Vikings just methodically moving down the field here, getting positive gains on every play. So first down, 10 yards to go. Warriors, again, that's their goal. They want to negate the big plays in this ball game. Make the Vikings earn it.
Yeah, they want them to grind it out, try to slow them down on the ground. Vikings haven't challenged in the air yet.
First down, 10 yards to go, 24-yard line. 2 receivers to the right this time. Back to Rochford. He's looking to throw the football. He's got time, looking in the middle of the field, and wide open is number 10. In once again, Christopher Lang. Middle of the field, catches it, goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. Floated beautifully by Price Rochford in the middle of the field. It's a 23-yard strike, and the Vikings score first.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch there. Good route run by Christopher Lang. Cut right across the middle of the field after he had set up his defender for the outside, and goes right at the goalpost. Touchdown. A nice way to start the season for him. Talked to him at school today. Never hit pay dirt last year, so a good sign for him starting the year.
Especially your first touch of the season. So an 8-man, usually everybody goes for 2. Even though Edco does have a kicker this year, they will go for 2 here. Snap back to Rochford, brings it up the middle, and able to go in untouched left side for the conversion. 6:37 left in the opening act. Vikings strike first. They lead 8-0. Let's take this break.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
An impressive drive for the Vikings, taking advantage of a turnover inside their own territory. They move it down and score on a 23-yard pass play. Price Rochford to Christopher Lang. 2-point conversion run by Rochford, and it's 8-0. Central has the trails. Edco has the early lead. Central to get the ball back.
Yeah, I think methodical is the best way to describe it. You just pound away, and all of a sudden, hey, let's take a shot downfield. Kind of caught Central. A lot of guys in the box, nobody dropping back quick enough, and just kind of outran them to the touchdown.
Yeah, for Central there, defensively, you're doing the right thing. You're so concerned about the running game, and then, of course, the Vikings smart enough to take their shot on first down.
Yeah, they did, and we've got Jorge Blanco here again, going to kick it off for the Vikings, lining up for the kickoff.
So this is the second time Jorge's been there to line it away. Back to receive Reinhardt now on the left side, and also back there as well is Eccleseder. The ball picked up by Reinhardt at the 3-yard line, brings it up the middle, gets across the 20-yard line. Good run here across the 25-yard line, stopped just short of the 30. Picks up about 23 yards on that return, and the Warriors not bad field position at all. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line, 27-yard line, but there's a flag on the far side of the field.
Yeah, far side of the field away from where the play was, so I don't know if we had a hold or if we had maybe a block in the back.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a block in the back. That is our first penalty of this ball game. Well, correction, Edco had one penalty in the opening drive. It's the first penalty against Central, and they will mark them back. They'll go now inside the 20-yard line, and that negates part of that return by Reinhardt. So it'll go back to the 17-yard line. First down, and it is 10 yards to go for the Warriors, trying to answer with 6:31 left in our opening quarter and trail by a score of 8-0.
Yeah, luckily it still puts them at 1st and 10, but a little deeper in their own territory, a little farther to go.
First down, 10 yards to go, and it is now Owen Hammersland in the backfield with two running backs behind him. They snap it back, and there's a fumble as he exchanges it to Borman, who fumbles the football and falls down on it, it appears, at the 15-yard line. So a break for the Warriors. So Owen Hammersland took the snap out of shotgun, handed it to Borman, was to his right. They fumbled the exchange, and it goes back a loss of 3 yards to the 15-yard line.
And I think they're just lucky to fall back on that because that could have been anybody's ball there. Ball was loose.
So, again, they'll continue with Owen Hammersland at the quarterback spot right now. He's joined in the backfield by Borman. Also back there as well is Sharp. Second down, 13 yards to go. Snap there to Owen Hammersland. Brings it right side, but he's tripped up. There's a flag down. Tripped up by number 21 in Jack Stagger. The freshman getting through on the left side. Got him before he could get to the corner. Falls ahead to the 16-yard line. And he may have been held while making that play.
I think he was. I think that's what they're going to say is he was being held, able to break through that hold and still make the tackle. But this is going to come back. They're going to back it up from the spot of the foul.
And interesting for Central, or Edco, to take this penalty. It's a block in the back, by the way, against the Warriors. It moves them inside the 10-yard line, so it's second down. Well, it's second down and about Volga to go right now. First time we've used that this year. Back to the 5-yard line. It is second down, and it is going to be about 24 yards to go. But Edco, had they not taken the penalty, would have been third down and long.
It would have been short, but they decided to take the penalty, put him behind the sticks.
Second down, long to go, and back in the quarterback spot is, once again, Griffin Hammersland. Gets the snap, looking to throw out of the end zone, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the left, throws it down the field, and that pass is caught by number 10, and that is once again Maddox Eckelceder, who catches it at the 25-yard line, brings it across the middle, across the 35-yard line. First down as he's tackled there by number 21 in Jack Stagger, all the way out to the 36-yard line, and on second and forever, they convert for first down.
Yeah, that was not the cleanest looking pass, but his receiver got out in the open. Number 10, Maddox Eckelceder, able to clear the ground, able to pick up the first down. Now they're at midfield. What a great positive out of something that could have been pretty disastrous.
Yeah, Eckelceder was originally following the route on the left side, but once Hammersland got out of the pocket, he cut towards the middle of the field and ended up being open. So first down, 10 yards to go. Griffin Hammersland with him under center. Owen Hammersland back at tailback. They line up with two receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. We've seen a number of different formations. First and 10. Borman goes in motion. Toss play, and it's fumbled. Picked up by Owen Hammersland, but his knee was down as he picked it up. They stopped the play right there as Price Rochford was ready to put on a hit. But the whistle stopped the play, and they hang on to possession. Their second fumble, but they hang on to the possession, and it's second down and 14 yards to go.
Yeah, that's a big loss there. I think a little miscommunication on where that back was going to be because it was kind of tossed to the air and nobody really stepped up right away to get that.
Yeah, Borman had no idea the ball was coming to him there.
No, he thought the ball was going to the guy behind. Guy behind thought it was going to him.
So to the right of Griffin Hammersland is the older one in Owen Hammersland. Second down, 14 yards to go, loss of 4. They operate from the right hash mark again. To throw the football, Griffin Hammersland has time over the middle. The pass caught. Completed to Mason Lone inside Vikings territory to the 37-yard line, short of first down, but he gets 10 yards back on that pass completion over the middle.
Yeah, nice catch there by Lone in the middle of the field, able to secure it, go to the ground and hold on to it, make this a little third manageable.
So third down, closer to 5 yards to go, and an 8-man, remember, once you're inside the 40-yard line, lots of teams just have a go-for-it mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. I assume this is 2-down territory here. They're not going to punt it at this point.
So third down, 5 yards to go. From the middle of the field is where they operate. Griffin Hammersland in shotgun once again. And on third down and 5, hands it right side to Owen Hammersland. Bounces to the corner. Gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down outside the numbers to the 32-yard line. Jack Stagger there making the play. But a good enough run by Owen Hammersland for first down yardage.
Yeah, nice hard run there by Owen Hammersland. Made a little contact right at the point of the line of scrimmage. Able to bounce off of that, and great finish by him.
Carter Hillers, one of the seniors for Edco, seeing some time on the defensive line, helped make that play on the left side. So it's first down, 10 yards to go. Time moving away here as the Warriors started from inside their own 10-yard line after that penalty. I formation back to Owen Hammersland. Gets by Rochford in the hole, and he's able to get ahead to about the 30-yard line where he's stacked up there. Rochford shut the gap and just overran him. And Will Wiskus makes the play up front, only about a 2-yard gain. It'll be second down, and I'll say 8 yards to go, probably closer to 9.
Yeah, not much there, and like you said, Rochford shot the gap, still able to get on the pile at the end there, but a nice tackle by Will Wiskus to slow down Hammersland.
So second down, 9 yards to go, 2:45 and counting in a fast-moving first quarter. The receiver to the right in Sharp, and now in the backfield is once again Eckelceder at fullback. So they run out of the I formation. And on second down, 9 yards to go, Sharp goes in motion and stops in the slot receiver spot. Griffin Hammersland to throw the football, rolling out right side, throws it short. The pass is dropped outside the numbers, near side at the 28-yard line. He was looking for Eckelceder. Eckelceder was open in that area. In on the coverage, Carter Batten among the Vikings, but the ball dropped. Would have been about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Instead, it's third down, and now 9 yards to go.
And you can see the young freshman saying, that's my bad. He didn't put a lot of zip on that ball. It kind of wobbled on him, and I think he wanted that to be cleaner. But Eckelceder, I think, could have pulled that in and picked up that gain.
When he took the snap, he rolled to the right side and actually bumped into Owen Hammersland, the running back, and they were able to, as it turns out, hang on to the football there, and just a minor collision between the two. Third down, 9 yards to go from the 31-yard line. And on this play, back to the I formation, toss play, right side, it is again Hammersland, Owen Hammersland, at the right hash mark, goes inside the 30, then stacked up there at the 29-yard line. Again, making the play up front, Carter Hillers, also there is one, Carson Ingalls, number 1, only picked up 3, so now it's fourth down for Central, and it's closer to 6-7 yards to go here on this fourth down play.
I'd say about 7 yards to go, but obviously Central's going to go for it here. A kick's not going to do them much good, probably going in the end zone, so they're looking to try to pick up this first down, or at least come close to it, put Edco a little deeper.
And fourth down now for the Warriors. Hammersland alone in the backfield. They'll line up with 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and this time Griffin Hammersland will go out of shotgun formation. Fourth down, 6 yards to go, and here's the snap back to Griffin Hammersland. A long count, gets the snap, looks to throw the football. He's got time, plenty of time. Rolls to the left, buying some time, throws it over the middle of the field, and the pass is knocked away, and then almost caught at the 5-yard line, but deflected away again. Number 10 for Edco, Christopher Lang, knocked the ball away from the intended receiver, Jack Scharf, down at the 5-yard line. The ball hung in the air, and it was Carter Batten who had a shot at for Edco. Also the receiver back there in Kyle Reinhardt, but as it turns out, it falls incomplete, and it's first down, 10 yards to go. Vikings stop them on downs.
Well, a nice job by Christopher Lang to tip that ball, but even a smarter play by Carter Batten being right there going, that ball is still live, and I think Reinhardt turned into a defensive player to knock that to the ground and put Edco back out here in the middle field.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. They take over at their own 28-yard line. This is their second possession. They scored on a 23-yard pass play on the opening possession. So on this play, first down, 10 yards to go. Rochford in the backfield. They run it right side. He takes the direct snap, gets across the 35-yard line. Here's in the open, and watch this. 40, 30, 20, 10, gone, touchdown, got it. That is a rushing play of 52 yards on the first play from scrimmage. 2 touches, 2 scores for the Vikings. They lead 14-0.
Yeah, that was just patience by Rochford there. Wanted to go to the outside. I think it was designed to go to the outside. Looked to cut that up, and once he got through that first wave, nothing but green grass.
Yeah, that's your concern, the big play ability for the Vikings and an impressive 52-yard run. Again, Warriors playing run support, and you understand that, but once he got through there, and let's give some props to Carson Ingalls, who led the charge off the right end of the line.
He did. He was lined up in the backfield, and he was the first point of contact, kicked that defender out, and that's what sprung Rochford.
And on the 2-point conversion, Ingalls gets the handoff, stood up at the 5-yard line, keeps his legs churning over the middle of the field, reaches in for the conversion, touchdown, 2-point conversion, he got it. So with 1:20 left in the opening act, 16-0, Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service with mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. Also offering full service work on all autos and semis, Green Mountain Grills, Grizzly Coolers and Cups, and Edgewood Sweatshirts. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Tire for complete terms and conditions.
Looking for a hassle-free banking experience this summer? Look no further than People State Bank. With our mobile check deposit feature, you can bank on the go from anywhere under the sun. Deposit checks using the People State Bank app and your smartphone's camera. Simply endorse the check with your signature, the words "for mobile deposit only," and your account number. Deposit done in seconds, leaving you with more time to enjoy the sunshine. Experience the freedom of banking at your fingertips with People State Bank. Download our app today and make this summer one to remember. People State Bank, member FDIC.
So Edco scores after stopping Central on downs, a 52-yard run on the next play from Price Rochford. 2-point conversion run rushed in there by Ingles, and it is now 16-0 Edco in the lead with 1:20 left in the opening quarter. So the Warriors doing their part, taking some time off the clock, but again, a big play adds to the scoreboard quickly.
And that's what you don't want if you're the Warriors, that big score. You did a nice job on their first drive, slowing them down, making them run the ball, making them work for it. One play and a score is not what you needed.
Blanco, for the third time, launches it away. It's a shorter kick, and the ball will bounce at the 15-yard line, picked up there by, once again, Reinhardt. Brings it up the middle. Reinhardt's got a hole across the 30-yard line. Turning left side. He's inside Viking territory. Far sideline now. Inside the 30. Pushed out of bounds to the 25-yard line. An excellent return there by Kyle Reinhardt, the senior, and the Warriors take over great field position. 22-yard line in Viking territory.
Yeah, Blanco Garcia was the last one there, and he's the one who ended up running Reinhardt out of bounds. So Central has great field position, a positive after that big play by the Vikings.
The Warriors have had 3 kickoff returns, and all of them have been solid. This is certainly the best.
Yeah, this was the best one. No penalties, which is huge because they had a penalty on the last one, but hopefully they can get the ball moving, try to answer with a score of their own.
If you're going to hang in this game, this is a drive you need to score on. Griffin Hammersland goes out of pistol formation. 2 backs in behind him, including Owen Hammersland and Borman. They run it with Owen Hammersland. Left side, gets by Ingles, fights off the tackle, gets down to about the 22-yard line, only about 3 yards. Hard run for those 3 yards off left side. Price Rochford there to clean things up. Second down, 7 yards to go for the Warriors. They are having some success on first down.
They are. They're moving the ball on first down, not able to continue those drives, but starting off well here. We're under a minute to play in our first quarter here. Central, they'd really like to get on the board and answer that score.
So second down, 7 yards to go. Same formation. Receiver split right and left. That's Eckelsteeder. Also there is Scharf to the left side, Eckelsteeder to the right. Second down, 7 yards to go, and they hand it this time to Borman up the middle. Borman trying to bounce to the outside, and he cannot shake off that defender. Price Rochford there again to help finish it off. He was stood up immediately by number 10 in Christopher Lang, up in run support, only ahead for maybe 2, and it's third down, 5 yards to go at the 20-yard line.
And that was a hard earn, too, if he got to there, because he was stood up and kept churning those legs, but just not a lot of room to operate with those guys up front and those linebackers filling in gaps really well.
Warriors can get another snap off here if they want, as the clock is now inside 3 seconds, and I don't think they will. Third down, 5 yards to go. They will not, and the opening quarter comes to an end. Warriors driving, trailing 16-0. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and Clayton County Recycling of Monona. So we played one quarter. Edco leads 16-0 here in our 8-man opener tonight on KCTN. And Edco, 23-yard passing play. Price Rochford hooked up there with Christopher Lang. The conversion run by Rochford made it 8-0, and they just scored moments ago on Rochford's 52-yard touchdown run. Ingles' run for the conversion made it 16-0. It is third down for the Warriors. It is third down and roughly 6 yards to go from the 20-yard line. They have to get inside the 15 for first down yardage.
Oh, and I think you said this is an important drive for them. I think it absolutely is. They want to continue this drive. They want to finish this with points, get it down to hopefully a one-possession score there for the Vikings against the Warriors. But I don't know. They're just having a tough time on third down and long.
So third down, 6 yards to go. Certainly 4-down territory for the Warriors after an outstanding kickoff return by Kyle Reinhardt. So third down, 6 yards to go. Two guys in the backfield as Griffin Hammersland goes out of shotgun, and they hand it to Owen Hammersland, trying to get to the corner, and no luck there. Will Wisk is able to grab him from behind. Ingles comes up from the linebacker spot, and it's no gain, maybe a loss of a yard. And it's going to be 4th down and 7 yards to go as the Vikings close that down off the right side.
I think he's going to lose a yard on that. Nice pursuit there by Will Wiskus to stack him up right at the line, force him backwards, and Warriors got to go for it here, but they got a tall tale.
Here's another 4th down play. They failed last time inside Vikings territory. They'll certainly go for it here again. 4th down, 7 yards to go. They run the football right side with Borman. Borman, not much. He's inside the 20-yard line to the 19-yard line. They kept it on the ground, and Borman picks up 3, but they needed 7. So the Vikings, for the second consecutive drive, stopped the Warriors on downs.
Yeah, and I think that's a positive for this Viking defense. I think that was probably where the biggest question mark was, is how's the defense going to be? Who's going to fill in some of those gaps? They did a nice job in that drive slowing down the Warriors.
And the Warriors decided to run the ball on a 4th down and long situation, but again, they certainly want to continue the time of possession in this ball game, but not much there as Edco really buckled down after that impressive run. Central goes, as it turns out, 4 and out.
Yeah, they go 4 and out, which is unfortunate because they had a nice return and great field position.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings inside the 20-yard line where they take over, operating near the left hash mark. Back to Price Rochford, counterplay inside to Ingles. Ingles has a hole up the middle, and he's in the open now. 30, 40, inside Warrior territory. It's a sprint, and he's gone. On the first play from scrimmage, that is a running play of 61 yards. Back-to-back big plays by the Vikings, and they lead 22-0.
And he got through that first wave just like Rochford did on their last possession. Got through that first wave of tacklers, and there was nobody else there. A lot of green, a sprint to the end, a great finish by Ingles, and not the thing the Warriors wanted to see on this next possession.
Yeah, the Vikings there, after their first drive, it took them a little bit of time to score. But they have scored on back-to-back big plays here and now lead 22-0. They'll try for the conversion, and they work it out of the pistol formation. Right side, it is right side. They float it on a pass play out of the backfield is Ingles. Rochford fires it over right side. He's wide open and strolls in for the conversion near side. 11-12 left in the half. 24-0. Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it grow into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
So it's 24-0. Edco in the lead. 3 touches and 3 touchdowns for the Vikings. That was a 61-yard run by number 1 in Carson Ingles. His first touchdown of the season. And then Rochford hooking up with Ingles on the conversion pass. And again, 24-0. Vikings in the lead. Meanwhile, let's see if we have some scores coming in. We do. At the end of the first quarter, Nashua Plainfield leads Postville 14-0.
And Starmont leads Southwind 7-0.
All right, so that's a Starmont team that, again, snuck up on everybody last year. So to launch it away once again there for Edco is Blanco. It's picked up there. Number 10, Ecclesceder, brings it up the middle of the field. 20-yard line, and it's going to be tackled by the other number 10 there. And actually, number 40 is who that is making the stop. Nick Eulenkamp makes the tackle short of the 20-yard line. The Warriors, who have gotten positive returns, just couldn't get to the corner that time. Better defense by the Vikings, and the Warriors start inside their own territory.
Yeah, good pursuit there by Eulenkamp to be able to stop him. And the Warriors, probably their worst starting position this whole game on their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, even the first start the game, they rushed it outside the 30-yard line. So they'll start inside their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Griffin Hammersland alone in the backfield. Gets the snap, looks to throw the football. Right side, the pass incomplete, a timing route. Owen Hammersland trying to roll to the right side, actually left side to the sideline area by Central, and that ball just overshot. A timing play, and he dumped it a little too far on the sideline.
Yeah, that was more of a deep out, probably a 5-step out or 7-step out. 100% timing and just miscommunication there between the brothers.
Yeah, Owen Hammersland had made the cut towards the sideline, but the ball was already floating by. So same formation for the Warriors. 3 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right, empty backfield. And on second down, 10 yards to go. Snap back to Griffin Hammersland, looking to throw the football left side. Intercepted! It's going to be a pick 6. Carter Batten picks it off near side, brings it down the sideline, goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. A 25-yard interception return. The defense adds in, and the Vikings now lead 30-0.
And that was another timing play, and Hammersland threw that thing right where the route was supposed to be, but a great jump of the route by Carter Batten, and he's just going to waltz in for a touchdown there. What a great read by Batten.
They finally got to him at the goal line, but by that time his momentum was in, and it's 30-0, 1 minute here into our third quarter. So the Vikings defense stepping up. And that was a great read by Batten.
Yeah, good read by Batten there, and not enough pursuit in the backfield for the Warriors to try to catch him, so he's going to go in for the score. They're going to go for 2 here once
Here's
again.
your conversion back to Rochford. He's going to bring it left side, bounces to the far outside, then strolls in around the corner for the 2-point conversion. 10:52 left in the half. Suddenly 32-0. Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated Neat, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. Neat also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. Neat, connecting you now.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Launching it away is Blanco, and this ball is going to roll out of bounds on the far side inside the 15-yard line. And the Warriors will get 5 yards added to where they take over possession here. 10:52 to go in our second quarter, and the Vikings have scored 16 points in the first minute and 8 seconds of the second quarter. Batten, the official measurement, 26-yard interception return. Rochford's run makes it 32-0. Vikings in the lead here in the first half of this football game.
Yeah, this is what we expected. The Vikings, a quick start, same thing they did a year ago. Get out to a fast start. This is what the Warriors wanted to prevent, and now they're playing from behind, playing out of a hole. I think they got to stick to their game plan, work on those fundamentals, and establish something here in the second quarter.
And again, they'll go empty backfield here. So you're throwing the ball here, looking for something to work against the Vikings. 3 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left. First down, 10 yards to go for Central. Snap back to Griffin Hammersland, looks to throw the football right side. The pass is almost intercepted. He was looking for Owen Hammersland on the far sideline at the 27-yard line, and this time Christopher Lang jumped the route and knocked it away. And if he would have got his hands on that, it was clear sailing down the sideline.
Well, that was a little sit route run by Hammersland, and the ball by Griffin was thrown a little high, and so that's what allowed Lang to come over the top and maybe pick that. That ball's got to be right down in the breadbasket, let him sit right in that route, and then turn it upfield.
Yeah, Lang trying to join Batten in the returning and interception parade. Second down, 10 yards to go. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield once again. Second and 10, Griffin Hammersland to throw the football. Looking down the sideline, that pass is looking to be completed there to number 5 in Mason Lone, but he's overshot. The ball goes out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. They were looking for a one-on-one play. Mason Lone, another freshman. The freshman trying to hook up there for the Warriors. It's third down and 10 yards to go. Good arm by Griffin Hammersland.
Yeah, good arm by Hammersland. A little off target there. That ball floats out of bounds, but trying to take a shot deep. I think all their routes on the left side stayed close, pulled that defense in, trying to go one-on-one, take a shot downfield.
The only bad thing about when you throw the football, the old saying is 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. Pass intercepted or pass incomplete. And that's happened now the last 4 plays for the Warriors. So third down, 10 yards to go. Owen Hammersland is now in the backfield. He's to the right of Griffin Hammersland. Third down, 10 yards to go. There's the snap, a low snap, but Griffin Hammersland digs it out, looking down the sideline. He's got Lone wide open, but overshot. Lone had gotten a step behind Christopher Lang on the far sideline. Same play they just ran. And at the 25-yard line, that ball overshot. It is fourth down and 10 yards to go. And the Warriors nearly got themselves the big play they were looking for.
Yeah, they ran the same play and got that isolation they wanted, just a little overthrown. But if that thing's thrown more on target, there's a lot of green grass for Mason Lone, the freshman, looking for pay dirt.
So the only bad thing is now you have to punt the football away. Owen Hammersland will do the punting inside the 15-yard line, but all of 20 seconds went off the clock. So you're going to give the ball back to Edco in pretty good field position. By the way, Price Rochford back to receive at the 25-yard line. So there's the snap to Owen Hammersland, and he gets that ball away. Nice rush there by, once again, Ingles, but he missed it. But that ball's going to go over the head of Rochford and goes all the way inside the 5-yard line, and it's down at the 4-yard line there. Getting down the field was number 23 and Jack Sharp, who downs it inside the 5-yard line. An impressive punt, as it turns out, from Owen Hammersland.
Well, that was a pretty punt, too. Hammersland got all of that, a nice spiral, and it kicked up nicely, and Jack Sharp there to down it right on that 5-yard line. But they've been a quick strike offense the last 2 times out.
So that punt ends up going a total of 51 yards, basically. So first down, 10 yards to go to the 5-yard line. This is the poorest field position the Vikings have started with.
Yeah, this is a long ways to go, but like I said, they've been able to strike and strike quickly. They got to get outside of the shadow of that goalpost.
And they operate from the right hash mark on first down, 10 yards to go. Rochford out of shotgun formation. He's got Ingles to the left. So first down, 10 yards to go, and Rochford's going to take the direct snap, bring it left side, and Rochford turns the corner. He's got some room inside the 30-yard line, outside the 30-yard line. He's inside Eagle Warrior territory, I should say. Inside the 30 and finally pushed out of bounds there by 3 Warriors. As Braxton Borman down the field, along with Max Enkelceder and number 7 as well, Logan Sharp, all pushed him out of bounds at the 23-yard line, 27-yard line, and it's first and 10 for the Vikings. Another big play.
Yeah, 48-yard run there by Rochford, and one guy to beat, and that was Owen Hammersland, and he was going to make sure Rochford got out of bounds and got to the ground, but what a great gain there for Rochford.
Rochford ran the ball to the left that time and then cut to the middle, so it was a cutback move that gave him the big yardage. First down, 10 yards to go. Vikings in control. They've scored a touchdown every time they've had the ball on offense. To the left of Rochford is Ingles. First down, 10 yards to go. Toss play, left side to Ingles, trying to get to the corner. He'll go inside the 25-yard line, down the sideline. First down yardage to the 20. Pushed out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Sharp pushed him out of bounds on the far sideline, but another good chunk on first down, and the Vikings go inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, 14-yard gain there for Ingles, and nice block on the outside, number 7. That was Dace Arthur, who held up the outside guy and sprung Ingles for that big gain.
So first down, 10 yards to go in 2 plays. The Vikings have went from inside their own 5-yard line to just outside the 10-yard line in Warrior territory. Officials spot the 13-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Those plays where the Vikings early in the game getting 5-7 yards have now become double-digit big play runs.
It absolutely have.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ingles is to the right of Rochford. Receiver split right and left for the Vikings. First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford fakes the handoff. He's going to bring it around right end. Steps inside the 10-yard line on that right hash mark. Pushed ahead down to the 9-yard line. And making the stop there was Logan Sharp, also there helping out defensively Garrett Burns. But a 4-yard pickup on first down for the Vikings. Second down and now 6 yards to go.
And I like the patience that you've seen out of the Vikings here. They know where the play is supposed to go, but they're reading that defense, looking for those gaps, looking for those holes. Those cutbacks have been huge for their running backs.
So first down, 10 yards to go here. Second down, rather, 6 yards to go. Let's get on the right down. And Rochford from the right hash mark gets the snap, hands it right side to Ingles. Ingles, 5-yard line, follows his block as he goes inside the 5. First down yardage, stopped short of the 1, and that was Sharp making the stop defensively, but just a toss play to the right side. And it's first and goal for the Vikings down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and we've got Rochford over 100 yards. Carson Ingle now knocking on 100 yards already. The Vikings, just the offense has been impressive, how the way they've been able to move the ball on the ground so far.
And really, they have such a size advantage up front, don't they?
They do. They're just physical. You know, they know where they need to be to get the proper block, and are holding those blocks long enough to spring those running backs.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for the Vikings on this first and goal play from the 1-yard line. Rochford, the long count, gets the snap, and he's just going to bring it left side, lowers his shoulder, and goes in from 1 yard out. So it's another touchdown for the Vikings. This is the shortest play of the night for them. A 1-yard quarterback sneak to the left side, and it's now 38-0 Vikings in the lead.
Yeah, that was just, I'm going to run you over, and a nice block up front. Rochford able to lower his shoulder, step into the end zone, and they've been impressive here in this first half. Central hasn't had an answer on the ground thus far.
Rochford runs like he almost invites contact.
Oh, he loves contact. You bet. He's looking for that first guy to come try to make contact. He wants to run him over and then sprint out from that missed tackle.
So first down, actually the 2-point conversion try after they scored on that first down play. 2 receivers to the left. For this conversion for the Vikings. They've been perfect so far on their conversions, trying to go 5 for 5. Here's the snap back to Rochford. Inside play to Ingles, and Ingles just crosses it left side and goes in behind left guard, untouched for the conversion. 7:48 left in the half. 40-0. Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel Garage Doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service. No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
7:48 left in the half. It is once again 40-0. Edco in the lead. Blanco to kick it off once again for them. And here is the kickoff from the 30-yard line. Blanco kicks it near side. Mason Lone lets it bounce at the 5-yard line. He'll pick it up there on the near side. Brings it outside the numbers. 10-yard line to the 20-yard line. Quickly cut down there at the 22-yard line. There is a flag behind the play. Will Wiskus, one of the Vikings there, also there as well, number 20 in Bryson Zurcher. And it's now first down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors, who probably are going to go back a little further now.
Yeah, I think this penalty is going to go against the Warriors. It looked like it could have been a block in the back or possibly a hold.
All right, couple of scores to pass along. Southwind and Starmont now tied at 7. That game in the second quarter?
Still in the first quarter.
All right, Independence leads North Fayette Valley at the end of the first quarter, 7-0. So the penalty is against the Warriors. It is a block in the back. That's the second time that's happened for them on a kickoff. They go inside now the 15-yard line. They'll have to start again here at the 14-yard line. And remember, in 8-man, you get to the 35-point rule in this first half, the clock runs. So we have a moving clock here inside 7 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, and then that's going to make this game go really fast. You're just going to blink, and that time's going to go off if that continuous clock continues to happen here.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors from the 19-yard line, 14-yard line. Low snap, Griffin Hammersland to throw the football, looking right side for Lone, but that ball well underthrown as it hits the numbers at the 38-yard line. Trying to go right side, Christopher Lang had really good coverage. They tried that deep route once again, but that ball was thrown towards the middle of the field instead of down the sidelines.
Yeah, good coverage by Lang. He was on the inside of that, so that underthrown ball, if it would have been closer, it was an easy pick for him, forcing them to throw it over the top, and Hammersland not able to get that over the defender.
So we're already down to 6 minutes left here in the half. So on this situation, second down, 10 yards to go, and 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Griffin Hammersland works out of pistol formation, shotgun rather. For a second down, 10 yards to go. Low snap, but he digs it out. Looking right side over the middle. The pass caught by Owen Hammersland across the 20, and he's short of the 25-yard line near side. Tackled there by Jack Stagger, but a nice completion. Griffin Hammersland some time, throws it there, and it is good enough for first down yardage as they officially mark him at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, going to be just enough there. Nice pitch and catch, and Owen Hammersland able to keep his feet moving and pick up that first down. So that's a positive here for the Warriors with this moving clock.
We mentioned Hammersland led the Warriors in rushing last year and also receiving last year. So that's what they're going to look to go to. First down, 10 yards to go, short of the 25-yard line. Warriors would love nothing better than to put together a nice lengthy drive here. Get some points before the half.
Yeah, absolutely. Long drive, put some points up, get this thing below 35, stop that moving clock.
High formation, but they throw the football. Griffin Hammersland rolls out to the right, being chased now, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. And there's a flag down as he's forced out of bounds across the 20-yard line, 22-yard line. They lose 3 yards, but there may have been a face mask on that play, huh?
That's what it looked like. I think his head snapped down a little bit, so it looks like we're going to have a face mask against the Vikings, and that's going to give the Warriors a little more positive yardage here.
A good run by Griffin Hammersland, by the way, to get out of the pocket because he was pressured right away. But it's a 5-yard face mask penalty, so that's the second time that's happened against the Vikings. And they're fortunate. Both times it's been 5 yards.
Yeah, it's only been 5 yards, but it's from the spot here, so It's going to be about first and I'd say about 7 yards, but it's still first down here for the Warriors.
So they end up +3 at the end result of that. Receiver split left and right for the Warriors. Griffin Hammersland back to shotgun. And on this play, on first down, 7 yards to go. And here's the snap, and he hands it to Borman. Borman trying to get right side at the line of scrimmage, turns the corner, gets across the 30, far sideline, where he's tackled at the 32-yard line, tracked down there by Carson Ingalls, but a solid run. Picks up close to 4 on that first down play. Second down, and a long 2 to go for the Warriors.
Yeah, good hard run there by Borman. Trying to navigate some traffic, but able to make that first contact, push the line forward, and fall forward on that run.
You know, the Warriors here, they're throwing everything at Edco. They're different formations, throwing the ball, running the ball.
Yeah, they are. They're trying out a lot of things here, having some success, and I think this is something they're trying to figure out. What can we be good at? What are we going to try to focus on going forward?
Second down, 3 yards to go. They line up without a receiver, I formation, and on this play again, they go to Owen Hammersland, right side. He's got first down across the 35, scoots out from the pile, brings it inside Viking territory to the 39-yard line. Solid 7-yard gain on third and short, and the Vikings move the chains. The Warriors move the chains inside Vikings territory.
Yeah, getting past midfield here, I think that's a positive, and a good run there by Owen Hammersland to pick up that first down.
So first down, 10 yards to go from the right hash mark. Warriors inside the 40-yard line. They had a drive earlier in the ball game. They took it from their own territory inside Vikings territory. That was the opening drive, but they came up empty. 3 minutes left here in the first half. First down, 10 yards to go. And the receiver split right and left, and they run the football with Borman. Left side, shakes off a defender, brings it to the corner, 35-yard line. He's very near a first down as he's tackled by Price Rochford down the field, down to the 28-yard line. They'll move the chains again. Braxton Borman with a solid gain on first down.
Yeah, another good run, kind of bounced it outside of the guard there, and then able to cut up the middle of the field. Pursuit good by the Vikings, but that pursuit was downfield enough for a first down.
That's back-to-back plays that the Warriors have picked up first down yardage. 2.5 and counting in our first half. By the way, we're doing the game tonight in the Dennis Hammond press box.
We are. I spent many a Friday night up here with my dad, so
it's
kind of cool.
Sitting in the same spot that all those years he did.
Spot, you bet.
First down, 10 yards to go at the 28-yard line. And on this play, with 2 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right, snap back to Griffin Hammersland to throw the football. Now flushed out of the pocket, steps up, and he's going to be dropped for a huge loss. Back at the 35-yard line, a swarm of Vikings meet back there and bring him down. He couldn't get to the corner. Nothing up the middle. Will Wissisk the bottom of that pile, and the Warriors will take a timeout here with 1:56 left in the half. So second down, and now 17 yards to go after the sack. Let's take this break.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
So a timeout taken by the Warriors. It's now second down, 17 yards to go. The score is 40-0. It is Edco in the lead here, as they have scored every touch of the ball, and they even have a defensive touchdown in this game. But the Vikings that time able to converge the pocket around the youngster in Hammersland.
Yeah, Griffin Hammersland not able to step up for that throw there, so big loss there, but they've got to bounce back here.
Second down, 17 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. A low snap, and Griffin Hammersland to throw the football. Right side wide open is Borman out of the backfield. Borman goes inside the 20-yard line. Makes a move as he makes the defender miss. Goes inside the 15-yard line and pushed out of bounds there. Borman just slipped out of the backfield on a flare play to the far side. In a good chunk of yardage, the Warriors in business inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 20-yard gain on a little pitch and catch, and good job getting upfield, picking up that first down, continuing to go, and some confidence for the young Hammersland making these connections and getting some positives.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors. The clock, by the way, continued to move, so the Warriors still have 2 timeouts, but now that they're inside the 20-yard line, you've got plenty of time here. As a drive that started from inside their own 20-yard line, they're inside the 20-yard line in Edco territory with a minute to go here in our first half. Receiver to the right, 3 receivers to the left this time. Empty backfield for Griffin Hammersland. And on first down, 10 yards to go. Here's the snap once again to Griffin. Griffin steps back, left side, looking for Owen Hammersland. Catches it, 10-yard line. He's inside the 5-yard line. Near side, stays on his feet as he goes inside the 2, down to the 1-yard line. So a 14-yard pass play. The same play they ran to Borman to the right side. This time it's to Owen on the left side. And it's first and goal for the Warriors as they take a timeout.
Yeah, nice catch there. The Warriors want to stop this clock, talk about what they want to do, but knocking on the door here, looks like they're going to be on about the 2-yard line.
We'll take a quick break. First and goal for the Warriors when we continue.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So the Warriors trying to finish off an impressive drive. First goal and goal from the 1-yard line. So on first and goal, once again with them under center is Griffin Hammersland. They go back right side, fake the handoff. He boots around left side, goes into the pylon. Looks like he's in for the scores. He took out the official in the process. Looks like it's a touchdown from the left side, and the Warriors on the board. Let's make sure these two are okay.
Yeah, Griffin Hammersland ran into the official there. He was throwing a flag, so he was all extended. Wasn't able to get out of the way there. He goes down hard, but it looks like we're going to have a hold on the Warriors.
So this is not
back.
This is not a touchdown. So this is going to be a holding penalty. Our official who was knocked down there, our near side official, was able to get up. They helped each other up. That was great sportsmanship on both ends. But there is a holding penalty on that boot to the left, which pushes the Warriors out in closer to the 15-yard line with 19.6 seconds to go in the half. They have to use a timeout here. And now pushed back to short of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout here. They want to preserve some clock and talk about what they want to do under 20 seconds.
Coming up at the half, we'll be joined by Central cross-country coach Mark Bowder. He'll be our halftime guest tonight, and we'll talk about the girls and boys cross-country programs.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't run a meet at Tuesday. It was a little hot over there at Edgewood.
Yeah,
so
nobody able to run a meet this week.
Nobody able to run. Update on scores, Dan. Southwind has taken the lead late in the second quarter. They're now up 14-7 on Starmont. A good battle over there in Arlington.
Yeah, we'll continue to keep you up to date on that ball game. Meanwhile, West Fork has scored against Clayton Ridge, and the conversion failed, so it is 12-6 late in the second quarter. West Fork leads Clayton Ridge. We'll continue to update you on that ball game. We also expect to get an MFL Marmac Crestwood score as well. Remember, that game did not start till 7:30 tonight. So for the Warriors here, penalty pushes you back, but you really need to finish this drive to get a feel-good situation going.
Yeah, they were sitting in a really good situation there. They had the ball on the 2-yard line, ran that naked bootleg. I don't know if Griffin Hammersland got in, but he sure made it close, but that hold happened away from the line. We're going to push them back, so now they're all the way back on the 14. They got a long ways to go, and remember, that clock continues to run here, so they got to get something positive.
Well, the Warriors have used all 3 of their timeouts. Scoreboard says there's 2 up there, but I
don't
think
think
they've
they
used
have
them
any
all.
left. Yeah, they're out.
First down, now 14 yards to go, and first and goal from the 14-yard line. Griffin Hammersland looks left side for his receiver. Falling down on the near side is number 10, Maddox Enkelceder, as he tried to make a cut towards the sideline, incomplete. He was covered there by the linebacker out of the backfield, than Carson Ingalls. Second down, and now we're down to 5 seconds left. The Warriors hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Griffin Hammersland spikes the ball. Heady decision there as the horn sounds, but they should put 1 second on the clock.
Well, we're
at
on
least.
a continuous clock yet, Dan.
Oh, you're right.
That clock's not going to stop.
Yeah, so it didn't make a difference.
They needed to run a play. They needed to line up and run a play out of that formation, not stop the clock.
At first, right away, you're thinking, what a heads-up play by the young freshman. But again, you're right. Moving clock ends the half, and the Warriors end up having the clock run out on them, trailing 40-0 as their scoring drive came to an end. So we go to the half. It is the Edco Vikings in control here at Dittmer Field. They lead Central 40-0 rather. Our halftime show coming up next.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by KAR Auto Group. At the half, it is 40-0. It is once again Edco in the lead. They put up 16 in the opening quarter, 24 in the second quarter. We'll go through the first half stats when we continue. Getting you caught up to date on scores, West Fork leads Clayton Ridge 12-6. Nashua Plainfield leads Postville 14-0. Southwind leading Starmont 14-7 in that ball game. Independence leads North Fayette Valley. The score there is 7-0. And we expect to give you an MFL Marmac Crestwood update. By the way, Southwind and Starmont are now at the half, with Southwind leading 14-7. Our halftime guest tonight, we're joined by Central Cross Country coach Mark Bowder. Coach, first off, let's talk about the girls. Who's back this year for the Warrior girls?
Well, the girls are a little thin. We graduated some really good kids the last couple of years, but we got some young kids coming up, and we got some seniors. We got 4 seniors, Carl Rourke, Aspen Rourke, Alexis Teasy, and Brooke Teeden. And they're just showing the younger kids how to do it, and how to act, and how to perform, and how to practice.
All right, so you need some young kids to kind of step up for you then.
Yeah, we need kids.
Yeah.
But we need some young kids to step up, yep.
All right, any younger kids you expect to contribute for you?
Well, I expect big things from Layla Embertson. She'll be a junior. She's had a good year last year. And freshman Blair Sharp should do real well.
All right, let's talk about the boys. Who's back for you on the boys' side?
Well, everybody.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Everybody and then some. So that's good. We got 12 kids, though, which is a nice number. 12, 15, that's a good number. Gavin Holst, Carter Kruger, Vaughn Zittergreen, Henry Remmer, Carson Regnitz, Mike White, Bryce Heller, Declan Finley, Jesse Polkinghorn, Tice, Zittergreen, Griffin Kane, and Brecken Holst.
Yeah, so that's a good group there. And obviously, where do you see that group as far as in the conference this year, girls and boys? Let's start there.
Well, we'll do the boys first because the boys were second in the conference last year. We got everybody back. We know we'll get a big push from North Fayette and Southwind. We always do. They're good teams, good programs, solid coaches. So, but I expect that we can be top 1 or 2 in the conference. District, that's our big shot now. That's where we're kind of skipping the conference, trying to go beyond. We've been there. We've done that. Let's beyond. Let's go. We haven't been to state in a long time. And these kids got some summer miles. We'll see if it brings the October smiles.
Well, that's great to hear. I like that's well said. Let's talk about the girls as far as team-wise.
They're going to be, like I said, they're a little thin. They're real young. We got couple of girls. Got one girl never run cross country before. Her name is Lily Beckwar. Never came out. She's doing real well, doing a good job. I'm just expecting them to try to get better every day. Let's get better. Let's improve. You know, we had a hard day yesterday. It was hot, so we took them down the river and said, "Go sit in the water." It's too hot to do anything else. So sit in the river.
Well, that was my next question. How have you handled this week? I know meet was canceled.
Oh yeah, we practiced one morning, then we went one afternoon, and then I said, well, yesterday's got up and it was raining and it was cloudy and it was. We're gonna have to practice it right after school. It was 90 degrees. I said, oh geez. So we ran down here and then we ran to the river and said, that's enough. I can't have kids getting sick. I just don't have enough kids.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So what's coming up for you guys then?
We got Monona on next Thursday.
All right.
Then after Monona, we got Clayton Ridge, and after that, North Fayette.
All right, so that's a busy stretch for you guys.
Yeah, and that's a good stretch. Good competitive teams that we'll see again and again, and good way to judge how good we are or what we need to improve on.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you,
us,
man.
and we'll
Always good to see you.
You betcha. We'll let everybody know how things go for you guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Central Coach Mark Potter talking things over about his girls and boys cross-country programs here at the half. We'll take a break. When we return, First Half Stats. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
We are happy to...
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Al McKee Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe, especially during planting season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must jump clear of the equipment, do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report potential power line hazards today. At Al McKee Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton REC, your touchdown energy cooperative.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Bloom's Flowers, Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, of Port Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and Oil Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, and Rivals Inc., Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, it is Edco leading 40-0. Edco scored on their opening possession. Price Rochford hooking up with Christopher Lang on a 23-yard scoring pass. The second possession, Rochford had a 52-yard run. That's how we got through the first quarter. Early in the second quarter, Ingalls scored on a 61-yard run. Then Batten had an interception return of 26 yards for a score. And Price Rochford finished up the scoring in the first half with a 1-yard run. They were perfect 5 for 5 on the 2-point conversions. Warriors had a drive, their best drive of the night, came to an end down at the 15-yard line, but ran out of of time. And let's go through the first half stats. Let's start here for, once again, Edco.
For Edco, we'll start on the ground. We've got Price Rochford with 8 carries, 133 yards. He's got those 2 touchdowns of 52 and 1. Carson Ingalls, he's got 5 carries, 92 yards, that 1 touchdown of 61 yards. And then Rochford in the air is 1 for 1, 23 yards. That 23-yard touchdown, that was caught by Christopher Lang. So 248 yards of offense for the Vikings. They did have those 2 penalties, those face masks of 5 each, but other than that, they've been pretty solid all the way around.
They've played like the experienced team that they are. I mean, they look like they're one of the better teams in the 8-man game, and they've got high hopes this season, and I think they're legit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think crisp some things up, but I think for a first night out, they're looking pretty solid.
Again, health will always be the big key for them, like any team in 8-man. Let's go to the totals now for the Warriors.
For the Warriors, Owen Hammersland's got 8 carries, 18 yards. Borman's got 6 carries, 25 yards. Hammersland got sacked on that one, so 2 carries for -4 yards. So they have 16 carries, 39 yards in total on the ground. In the air, Griffin Hammersland has 5 completions on 14 attempts. He's got 83 yards. He's targeted 4 different receivers. Owen Hammersland, 2 catches, 23 yards. Braxton Borman, 1 catch, 20 yards. Maddox Eggleseder, 1 catch, 30 yards. And Mason Lone, 1 catch for 10 yards. So 83 yards in the air, 39 yards on the ground, 122 yards of offense for this young Warrior team.
I think the Warriors are pleasantly surprised at how the passing game has done this first half.
I think so. I think it's something that they'll be able to build on, but I think they still have to get something established on the ground consistently, and I think it's a tough task tonight against a very big Edco team.
Yeah, if they're going to be successful, and this has nothing to do with wins or losses, but if they're going to take steps forward, it's going to have to be running the football. They don't want to get into a scoring match or a high-scoring game with anybody.
Yeah, a track match and a throwing match in 8-man, you get in a night where you don't have very good weather, you don't have very good footing, it makes that hard to do. So you got to have a running game in the 8-man as well.
And I think you'll see the Warriors put more of a focus on that in the second half, especially getting Owen Hammersland involved.
I think so. Getting Hammersland involved, Braxton Borman has been running hard, and get some of those guys involved so they can be very diverse there.
So at the half, it is 40-0. We'll have a moving clock in the second half. Let's update you on the scores. Once again, Nashua Plainfield leading Postville. That was at the end of 1, 14-0. Southwind leads Starmont at the half, 14-7. Independence leads North Fayette Valley, 7-0. Crestwood leads MFL Marmac at the end of 1, 7-0. And it is West Fork leading Clayton Ridge at the half. Score is 12-6. And again, we want to apologize tonight for not having video on our YouTube channel tonight, but technology's great when things work.
Yeah, when it's working, it's wonderful, but tonight we don't have it. You just have to listen to us. We're doing our best.
Yep, and hopefully we continue to get that problem worked out as the season goes on. So we'll have second half action when we continue after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hey, Justin Burdnow here from Burdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Burdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Viking Warriors football is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. The Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. At the half, 40-0 is our score. Edco leads Central. Again, we will have a moving clock in the second half. Let's update you on a couple of scores. Now Nashua Plainfield and Postville are at the half. It is 26-8. Nashua Plainfield leads at the half. And North Fayette Valley has scored midway through the second quarter. North Fayette Valley at Independence, they are tied at 7. So we'll continue to update you on those ball games. Let's talk about the second half. And it will be the Vikings receiving. And this is about now getting some other players, building up some depth.
I think so. I assume we'll see the first teamers at least maybe for that first series, but they touched the ball 4 times on offense, scored each time, got a defensive touchdown, looked pretty solid all the way around, had a nice stand down here at the end of the half. So things are shaping up really well. And as you said, an 8-man, it's all about staying healthy, having that depth, next man in. So we'll see some guys starting to slip into slots here. I think if you're the Warriors, you got to find some positives. You got to find some things to build on. I think you start with the passing game. We've been able to do some things with that. Now let's try to establish some ground game, find what we can do, see what we can have success with.
Well, the Warriors actually had 4 drives in this ball game that got them inside Edco territory. One of them ended on an interception. They had 2 fourth-down conversions that failed inside the 30-yard line, and then, of course, running out of time to end the half. So the Warriors have had some success moving the football, just haven't been able to complete it away.
Sustained drive, not finished drive, and I think that's where they need to get over that hump.
Owen Hammersland to launch it away from the 30-yard line. Back to receive for Edco is number 10. That's Christopher Lang. And also back there as well is, I believe, Carter Batten at the 10-yard line. So the second half underway. Good kick by Hammersland. And the ball picked up there by Lang at the right hash mark at the 10-yard line. Brings it up the middle. He's got some open room across the 30-yard line. Splits the defenders. He's got one man to beat. And he tried to run over Hammersland. And Hammersland greeted him with open arms and brings him down at the 34-yard line. So that's an advantage for the Warriors to have your kicker be Hammersland, a pretty good defensive player.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Hammersland. Lang tried to challenge, but the Edco Vikings are going to have great field position here inside Central territory on their first possession of the second half.
Lang did not avoid contact there at all, did he?
No, he was challenging, that's for sure.
So it's first down, 10 yards to go at the 34-yard line. Great starting field position for the Vikings, and they will continue with their first-team offense here. And 2 receivers to the right. Rochford goes out of shotgun formation with Ingles to his left. On first down, 10 yards to go. Rochford a direct snap. He's got a hole up the middle, and he's going to race right down the middle and not be touched. Inside the 10, 5, goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. On the first play from scrimmage in the second half, a 35-yard run right up the gut. And the Vikings lead 46-0.
Yeah, he went, as you said, virtually untouched. I think it caught the official off guard because he went down in the end zone as well. But an easy run there for Rochford. They score again every possession. They have scored a touchdown. Add that defensive touchdown. They have been an offensive onslaught tonight.
Rochford now with his third touchdown of the game. This one a 35-yard run. He has a 52-yard run earlier, then a 1-yard run. So they'll try to stay perfect on the conversion here, leading now 46-0. They line up in a bunch formation to the right. Rochford is alone in the backfield. Again, they're 5 for 5 on the conversions. Rochford with Lang now on the right side as a receiver as well. Direct snap left side, looking to throw the football. Rochford steps up. Now he'll look to run, and he's got the corner. Goes inside the goal line, in for the 2-point conversion. They able to get the defense to drop down. Borman tried to catch up with him, but Rochford, too much speed, and the conversion is good. 48-0 Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service with mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. Also offering full service work on all autos and semis, Green Mountain Grills, Grizzly Coolers and Cups, and Edgewood Sweatshirts. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Tire for complete terms and conditions.
So it's 48-0 in the opening touch of the second half. Rochford with a 35-yard run. He adds in the conversion. 48-0. Vikings have been unstoppable this night here in Elkader with running the football. And to launch it away once again there is Blanco, caught by the up back in Eckelceder across the middle of the field, 10-yard line. He goes out to the 30-yard line where he's tackled there by number 60. Nice open field tackle there by Carter Hillers. And a nice return there by Eckelceder. First down, 10 yards to go. Warriors at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, you know, Central's had nice starting field position all night long. They had that one was a little deep, but they've had good returns, good starting position, start of good drives, just not able to finish. They need to finish a drive, make some positives out of this, try to get themselves some points on the board here.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors. Yeah, finish off a drive. I think that's what the Warriors want to see.
Absolutely.
And again, our clock will continue to move. We're already inside, 10:45 left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right, and again, Griffin Hammersland goes out of shotgun. Owen goes in motion, and they're going to run the ball. Boot to the left, goes across the 30-yard line, and nailed out of bounds by Rochford. Rochford had the sideline there and used that as another defender. They get out to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of about 3 yards, second down and 7 yards to go.
Yeah, Rochford had great pursuit, had a beat on the quarterback there, and clean hit, got him out of bounds.
Now they sent Owen Hammersland in motion to the left, and he was actually used as a lead blocker on that boot.
Yeah, he was picking up that outside guy who was pursuing, but nobody picked up that linebacker floating in Rochford.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Split backs in the backfield, and they are going to look to throw the football. And Hammersland steps up, now looking to run. He's at the 40-yard line near side and does the smart thing. Rochford's with him one-on-one. Couldn't fake him out, just takes the dive there at the 38-yard line, but picks up positive yardage of 4 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Warriors.
Yeah, a positive gain there, and live to fight another day there. Get the gain, get to the ground, go run another play.
He had Rochford one-on-one there and realized, I'm not going to run through you. I'm not going to go by you. I'll play for the later on in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna survive here and take my gains, and we'll go regroup and come at you again.
I think they call that a business decision.
Yeah, it was.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Receiver split left and right for the Warriors, just short of midfield. And on 3rd and 4, snap back to Griffin Hammersland. They run it left side with Owen. Owen, the 40-yard line, met right in the gap there by Rochford, and then fumbles the football, I believe. The Vikings there saying that they have a football, but I don't think the Viking does recover it. But it is Price Rochford, but I think they're going to rule that Owen Hammersland's forward progress was stopped. Vikings still claiming they have the football, but it's going to be 4th down and 4 yards to go.
Yeah, the Vikings think, hey, we took away that ball, but they're going to say he was down on contact. We're going to have 4th and about 2 yards, 3 yards to go.
I'd say closer to 3 right now at the 40-yard line, smack dab in midfield. Inside 9 minutes left here, and the Warriors, obviously, at this point, you're going to go for it.
Absolutely. You want to pick this up. You know, you've got 3 yards. Smash mouth football here. Try to get this picked up and keep a drive to sustain.
4th down and 3, I formation, and they fumble the snap, but before the play gets going, it is blowing dead. There was a bad exchange between the center and the quarterback in Griffin Hammersland, but that play was blown dead, and it is a false start on the Warriors, which brings them back to the 35-yard line. Now it's 4th and 8, and does that change your thinking?
I don't know. You want to get back into this game. You want to sustain a drive, but you're in your own territory. You know how effective the offense has been for Edco. You want to try to get this picked up.
Well, and I think they're just looking to build on some things to work offensively. So they're going to go for it from their own 35-yard line, but they may have to use a timeout as our play clock is probably starting to wind down here a little bit. Back to the I formation, 4th down, 8 yards to go. And Griffin Hammersland on the play is going to throw the football, drops back. He's got time over the middle of the field for Lone, and the pass in and out of the hands of Batten, then off the hands of Lone behind him. Incomplete at the 25-yard line. Carter Batten was right in the middle of the field and got his hands on it, nearly had a pick. But as it turns out, he comes up empty. Lone had a chance on the deflection, but it ends up being incomplete. Vikings stop him on downs.
Yeah, Batten kind of got spun there on that pass play, able to get a hand on it, but instead of catching it or knocking it to the ground, tipped it and Lone maybe had a chance at it, but just a little out of his reach.
All right, we mentioned the Vikings here. Ingalls is out of the ball game for them now. Carson Ingalls. They have brought in number 21 and Jax Stagger. So you see them starting to go to the bench a little bit. Stagger goes to the right of Price Rochford. Receiver split left and right. First down, 10 yards to go, as the Vikings are at the 35-yard line in business here, leading 48-0. And they run it with Jack Stagger. Spins away in the backfield, and he's going to get across the line of scrimmage, then stood up at the 35-yard line, and maybe forward progress of a half a yard. Borman there. Owen Hammersland there as well, and no gain as it turns out. Second down, 10 yards to go. May have lost a half a yard.
Yeah, good pursuit there, and good push up front for the Warriors. So some positives there against the run.
Independence has scored in the second quarter against North Fayette Valley and now leads 13-7 is the score of that ball game with 7:20 left in the first half. Again, that was a 7:30 start tonight. We are almost halfway through the third quarter here, and it is second down and 10 yards to go for the Vikings. Receiver split left and right. Rochford has Stagger now to his left. So first down, 10 yards to go. Second down, rather, 10 yards to go. And here's the snap back to Rochford. And before we get going, movement up front. Warriors were moving, the Vikings were moving, but it turns out it's a delay of game penalty against the Vikings. So, see some subs coming in for them. Ethan Gall as the tight end spot there. More involved as he lined up on the line that time.
Well, they came to the line, and you saw the center, Will Wiskus, talking to both of his guards and to the tight end, and so that just took some extra time. And the back judge there was counting off those last 5 seconds. They just weren't able to get that snap off.
So it's now second down and 15 yards to go for the Vikings. They go back inside their territory at their own 39-yard line. So second down, 15 yards to go here now. And they operate from the right hash mark. Again, Stagger is to the left of Rochford. Second down, 15 yards to go. Stagger brings it right side across the 40-yard line, back inside Viking territory. Owen Hammersland, nice play there in the hole. Bryson Zurcher there as well. Picks up maybe a yard or two. And just inside Warrior territory, it is third down now, and it is 14 yards to go for the Vikings.
Yeah, just not a lot of room there. So, again, a good push up front. Kudos to that defensive line for Central getting that initial push, tying up some of those blockers. Those linebackers are stepping into those gaps, so Borman did a nice job stepping up with that good angle pursuit to take down Stagger after the 1-yard gain.
Third down, 15 yards to go. First time the Vikings have been behind the chains all night long. The receivers, 2 to the right, actually 1 to the right, as Gall takes in the tight end spot. Stagger is to the right of Rochford. Third down, they run the ball with Rochford, brings it right side, goes inside the 35-yard line. Owen Hammersland able to bring him down, stop the momentum inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. It'll be fourth down. It'll be 9 yards to go for the Vikings at the 34-yard line. Let's see what Edco does here.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10. They're going to try to pick this up. If they don't, they're going to at least push Central in their own territory, make them go a little farther. I don't see them kicking this ball on the 35.
And again, you're up 48-0 here. They've scaled back the play calling right now. It's just basically running the ball with the backup Stagger, and then Rochford just had that run. But it's fourth down. It is now 9 yards to go. And here's the snap. Rochford rolls out to the left to throw the football. He's looking long, and he's looking down the field for Batten. Batten catches it. He bumps into the defender inside the 10, and he's tackled there at the 9. A rope from Rochford. Batten went up outside the hash mark, caught it near side, inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal for the Vikings. A big pass play for Edco.
Yeah, that's a 26-yard gain there. Nice pitch and catch. Nice catch by Batten there in traffic, but able to pull that in.
That ball was a rifle shot down the field, and a great job by Batten, who had to catch it at eye level there, but he never had to break stride. That's the big key.
Yeah, caught him in stride, a difficult catch, but and then tried to avoid the contact there, and able to get it inside the 10.
Which he almost did. He was tackled there by Eccleseder inside the 10-yard line. So first and goal for the Vikings at the 9-yard line. And they run it with Stagger. Stagger left side goes inside the 5-yard line, lowers his shoulder, tries to keep the feet going, dives into the end zone. There's a late flag in there. He is short of the end zone, and this may be a block in the back against the Vikings on the backside of that play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on over there, but a couple guys on the ground, and they're going to sort this out. They're going to say, yeah, this was against the Vikings.
Yeah, it's a holding is what it is against the Vikings. So Stagger had his best run, getting left side, and made a great effort just trying to get to the end zone on the far pylon. But as it turns out, there was a penalty up front. Vikings haven't hurt themselves too much tonight, but that one's going to bring them back.
Yeah, that's their fourth penalty tonight for 25 yards. They had a couple of face masks, but this was their biggest one. That's a 10-yard penalty, bringing that back. They're going to be close to the 20 here for this first down play.
So this happened behind the line of scrimmage. And as it goes to now the 19-yard line. So what happened right at the line of scrimmage. First and goal from the 19-yard line. And before the play is going, we've got another flag. And with 2:40 and counting here in our half, it is a penalty, and this is against, I believe, the Vikings. And it is false start on Edco. Well, they haven't had many of those penalties, and Coach Rochford has talked about that. In the season opener, you want to limit those penalties, and it's the first time on this night that they've run into some problems.
Well,
here.
yeah, most of the penalties they've had have been within a play. He always talks about those pre-snap penalties, not wanting a lot of those, and here we have one right there.
Empty backfield. Rochford gets the snap, brings it around right side, 25-yard line, stripped there, almost stripped of the ball. Bez coming up was sharp from the secondary, but getting right side is Rochford. Gets down to about the 15-yard line. Better defense by the Warriors. As also you had their number 20, Max Fetkether there, making the play, and they give him forward progress. As it turns out, only actually a loss of a yard, isn't it?
It looks like he lost a yard on that. He didn't get back to that line of scrimmage.
No, so it's short of the 20-yard line. He ended up bouncing ahead. Inside now towards the 15-yard line it appeared, but he was down back at the 20-yard line, so they lose a yard. Second down and goal back at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, empty in the backfield there for Price Rochford. And again, he's got 4 men up front. Rochford to throw the football again. Steps up. Now in the pocket, trying to get away, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down back at the 25-yard line. Garrett Burns, number 55, makes the first sack of the night for the Warrior defense. May have been a face mask on that play as well, and it is a personal foul face mask. It's against Central. So they got the sack, but it's going to be negated, and this is going to move it half the distance to the goal for the Vikings, and a big penalty there against the Warriors.
Yeah, that penalty there, they've got that marked right about the 25-yard line, so they're going to go halfway.
Now, the reason why it's a 15-yard penalty is it turned the head of Rochford.
Turned the head, pulled him to the ground by that face mask, so they're going to go halfway here, put that ball at about the 12-yard line.
So it's going to be first and goal, actually first and 10 at the 12-yard line. So this resets the sticks. The ball's outside the 10-yard line. It should be first.
No, they were inside the 10, so it's still first and goal.
First and goal. They mark it on the sticks.
Yeah. They are going to reset those sticks.
Because it's a new set of downs.
Yeah, you're right.
So at the 11-yard line, it's first down and 10 yards to go from the 11-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Rochford rolls out left side, throws it right side, looking for Ingles in the end zone, goes up for it, catches it, touchdown, got it near side. Floated out by Rochford into the corner for Ingles. Another touchdown for the Vikings. They lead 54-0.
Yeah, 11-yard pass there to Ingles. Ingles goes up high. It skies up to get that, comes down with it clean, and another touchdown there for the Vikings.
And again, they have scored every time they have had the ball, and that is the second touchdown pass of the night for Price Rochford. So here's your 2-point conversion for the Vikings. 54-0 with 27 seconds left in our third quarter. They line up without a receiver. Steger is to the left there of Rochford. He'll get the 2-point conversion snap direct, and Rochford brings it left side, but he will not get in. Stood up on the left side of the line by Owen Hammersland, Eckelceder, and here comes a flag in late as the conversion fails, and let's see what this flag is. May have been against the Vikings, and we may have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there against Edco.
Yeah, I don't think the guy on the ground liked that the defender kind of walked over him as he walked away, and we're going to have a personal foul against the Vikings.
So the score counts, but it'll be marked off on the kickoff. 27 seconds left in the third. 54-0, Vikings on the way. Let's take this break.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
So Edco with another touchdown. Rochford hooking up with Ingles on an 11-yard pass, but the conversion run failed. And on that conversion, there was a penalty, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Vikings.
Yeah, that was after the fact, so they're going to assess this on the kickoff. So we're going to kick off here from the 15-yard line.
And it will be once again number 32 launching it away for Edco in Jorge Blanco. from the 15-yard line. This could be our final play of the third quarter, believe it or not.
Very, very possible here, under 30 seconds.
And Blanco launches it away. It's returnable, though, and it is Eckelceder at the 25-yard line. Brings it up the middle. He's across the 40-yard line, inside Warrior territory, and Eckelceder's going to bring it down the far sideline. One man to beat, and he beats him. It is Max Eckelceder returning the kickoff, a total of 55 yards, and the Warriors get a big play. They're on the board with 15 seconds left here in the third.
Yeah, you can't do it with the offense. They can't get in the end zone. Do it with the kickoff, and with the penalty there, that turned out to be pretty costly. Eckelceder picks that up at the 25, and once he got through that initial contact, he was scot-free all the way to the end zone, only had the kicker to beat. Kicker not able to run him down.
And as Eckelceder brought it over the middle of the field, it was one-on-one there, and he went to the outside on the far sideline, and Blanco gave chase, but came up short. So the Warriors will go for the two-point conversion. Special teams has had a number of returns tonight. Solid for Central.
Yeah, they've had a nice return and put them in great position all night long.
So now here's your conversion. I formation, and they're going to boot it to the left with, once again, Griffin Hammersland. He stood up at the 5-yard line, does not get to the corner. The conversion fails. So with 15 seconds left in the third, it was number 2, Carter Batten, making that stop. 54-6, Warriors on the board. Back after a quick break. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Your business is your pride and joy. You raised it with hard work from nothing but a dream. And since you care so much, naturally you want to protect it. An insurance policy from West Bend and Gifford Insurance is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out more about a business insurance policy from West Bend, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
It was actually Reinhardt with the kickoff return for a touchdown of 55 yards. Squib kick there by, once again, Owen Hammersland, but this will go out of bounds. He didn't hit it right. He wasn't trying to onside kick it there, but it goes out of bounds near side at the 32-yard line. It was actually number 40, Kyle Reinhardt, the senior, with a 55-yard kickoff return.
Yeah, found that nice gap and had a great return there, and Central trying to do something a little different here in the kickoff and just not able to execute that. It's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to tack on a few more yards here for Edco. They're going to take over close to midfield.
31-yard line is where that ball is going to be spotted here. So first down, 10 yards to go. And this will be the final play of our third quarter. Couple of scores to pass along at the half. Crestwood leads MFL Marmac 7-6. Starmont now leads Southwind 15-14 in the third. Independence now leads North Fayette Valley 21-14. That game still in the second quarter there. So first down, 10 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. And now, by the way, it will be returning to the left side in angles to the left there of Rochford. Rochford gets the snap, brings it over the middle of the field, trying to make a defender miss and trying to hang on his Mormon, who does enough to slow him down as he gets across the 35-yard line, then tackled at the 36-yard line. Number 20 there as well, Max Fetkether. 5-yard pickup, closer to 6 on first down, and the third quarter comes to an end. It is Edco well on their way to a victory in game number 1. They lead 54-6 at the end of 3. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Again, our score 54-6. It is Edco leading in control here at the end of the third quarter. They have the football now as we start the fourth. It is second down, 6 yards to go after a 4-yard gain by Price Rochford. So the Warriors on the board after Reinhardt with a 55-yard kickoff return. 2 receivers to the left for the Vikings, and Rochford now has, once again, Ingalls to his right. So for second down, 6 yards to go. Swing pass left side. It's a screen play. It is caught by Batten, but Batten runs right into the arms of Braxton Borman, the linebacker, who makes the one-on-one play. Kind of a tunnel screen. They ran to the left. No gain on the play. It's completed, but it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just a little inside screen there, trying to maybe spring him, kicking that outside guy, and then cut back to the middle. But a nice tackle by Borman, who stayed home in the middle of that defense. Good tackle there, 3rd and about 5 to go here for the Vikings.
See the Edco Vikings working on some things that they may need down the line. Quick hit play to the left side like that. Receivers right and left. And left side, it is once again, that near side is Batten, and Lang is his receiver to the right. 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Counterplay, right side, and it is once again Ingalls. Ingalls has first down, and now he's in the open again. Inside the 30, 20, 10, gone. Touchdown, got it. Ingalls now with a 44-yard run. There's a flag late, and I believe this run may be coming back.
I think this is after the play. The play had finished, and Ingalls was headed out the back of the end zone and got pushed. I think that's where they're going to tack this on, so I think this is going to be on the kickoff.
Well, this flag was thrown back at the 15-yard line, and the officials are talking there, and you believe we've got a late hit there.
I think so. I think they're going to say an unsportsmanlike late hit there after he was in the end zone, going out the back of the end zone. The touchdown was already completed, and then there was a push in the back.
So Ingalls has a 61-yard run in this game, and now a 44-yard run in this game. Our officials continue to talk, and I believe Coach Rochford wants an explanation near side.
Yeah, he wants to know what's going on here because they've got the ball marked for, I think, the extra 2.
It looks like the ball's marked at the 3-yard line. So the officials, Coach Rochford getting an explanation there. And I would think the penalty's against, if it's not blocking down the field, then it has to be the end zone play.
It has to be the end zone, and then this is for naught until we do the kickoff because they're not going to assess this on the 2-point conversion.
So Edco, the touchdown appears to be good as we get word from yes, it is a touchdown. And then you have unsportsmanlike conduct against Central. So we've seen one for each of those teams. You never like to see that in the season opener, but it's a 44-yard run for Ingalls. Give him the touchdown.
Yeah, give him another touchdown there, 44 yards. That's his second touchdown of the night. Going for the 2-point conversion here.
And with 11:04 left in our fourth quarter, they will go with trips to the right and Rochford alone in the backfield. Gets the snap, rolls out right side, flushed out of the pocket, throws it over the middle, incomplete in the back of the end zone. He was looking for Batten. Batten well covered by Owen. Hammersland in the back of the end zone. The conversion fails. 11:04 to go. Vikings add on 66. They lead. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
So a 44-yard run by, once again, Carson Ingalls. The conversion pass fails. 60-6. It is once again Edco in the lead here, and because of that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Warriors, the late hit, they'll actually kick off from the 35-yard line inside Central Territory.
Yeah, so we look for this to be probably a touchback if Jorge Blanco Garcia can get this into the end zone, but we'll see what they're going to pull out here.
At the 35-yard line, Blanco gets a good run at it. It's a high kick, and this ball will go to the back of the end zone. Reinhardt bounces away from them, doesn't get a chance to return it as it goes out of bounds in the end zone, and it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Warriors, who have yet to score offensively. They've had some nice drives, and they'd like to get a drive finished off here.
Yeah, they had that kickoff, a spark for them there, that kickoff return for a touchdown. That's been their one score, not able to get the extra point, but they've had nice field position. They've had great starts to drives. They haven't been able to finish anything, even when they had it on the 1 yard line, not able to finish that drive.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Griffin Hammersland has two guys in the backfield. That's Owen Hammersland along with Borman. Receiver split left and right. And here's the snap. Right side, they run it with Borman. Borman across the 15-yard line, maybe ahead for a yard. Edco has some subs in there now. And as I say that, it is actually Price Rochford making the stop defensively. And also there as well was Lang in run support. Number 12 into the ball game, and Landon Campbell. He's played mostly defensive end tonight, but I believe he was not out there the last series, or at least he's moved back to linebacker now as Price Rochford is checked out.
Yeah, Borman only 1 yard gain on that. Tough, hard running, and he's been working hard tonight, just not able to get through that first set of hands.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Same formation for the Warriors from the right hash mark, and they run it with Owen Hammersland. Left side gets across the 15-yard line, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And right there, once again, was number 12, Landon Campbell, among the players there. Lang in run support as well. Maybe forward progress of a half a yard. Third down and 9 for the Warriors.
Well, and these linebackers and these D-backs have been doing a nice job floating to the ball, but it all starts with those guys up front. Will Wiskus taking up a lot of space. Ethan Gall setting the edge on this left side. Same thing on the other side with Carter Hillers. They're doing a great job up front, making it a little easier for these linebackers.
So third down, 9 yards to go, and I believe we are going to have a timeout. Warriors want to make sure on this third down play. 9:39 to go. Vikings in control, 60-6. Let's take this break.
No trip to Northeast Iowa was complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
So back for this 3rd and 9 play, third down and closer to 10 yards to go. They have to get across the 25-yard line for first down. 2 receivers to the right, receiver to the left, and it is once again to throw the football, Griffin Hammersland. He's got time, now throws it over the middle, looking deep for Mason Lone, and it's through his hands on the far sideline inside the 40-yard line. He got a step behind the secondary, in on the coverage, Jaden Miller, another freshman, and Lone had that ball just slip through his hands. It's 4th down, and the Warriors will punt the football away.
Yeah, I think they got the look they wanted there with Lone up the sideline, got behind the defender in there, but not able to reel it in. And I think Central, they're going to have to punt this away, being deep in their own territory.
Yeah, I think at this point of the ball game, you're down inside the 15-yard line. Back to receive is, again, number 21, Jack Stagger now, back at the 30-yard line, inside his own territory. Usually it's Price Rochford. Owen Hammersland got off a great punt earlier, kicks this one, and Stagger's going to catch it at the 30-yard line. Brings it up the middle, across the 40-yard line, now near side to the 35-yard line, tripped up there by Borman, down to the 32-yard line, where it's first down and 10 yards to go. And here comes another flag late. And do we have another unsportsmanlike conduct play?
We do. They're getting chippy out there.
And there's one in the backfield down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, there was one right on the play. A Central Warrior stood over the guy, said something to him when he's trying to get up. We get another flag away from the play. Probably some kind of hold on the punt. So feelings are getting hurt out there. People starting to talk, starting to get a little more chippy, and they need to reel him back in. Coaches got to do a good job of reeling this back in.
This is a case there that, to be honest with you, why are you talking? Either way.
Either way.
You're up 60-6 or you're down 60-6.
Yeah, one way or the other. Not a lot to chirp about right now. Just go out and play the game.
All right, so the officials having a lengthy conversation at the 25-yard line as they try to continue to work this out. And like I said, there was a flag thrown back at the 15-yard line and a flag thrown up at the 32-yard line. So our officials continue to talk. And
I think if that flag up here at the spot of the ball, that's going to be tacked on at the end. But I wonder what that flag is deep, if that's against Central or if that's against Edco. these might offset, and it might be for naught. We're just going to play where the ball's at.
And maybe punt it again, perhaps.
Or punt it again. Well, depends on what the coaches want.
And
here.
now we've got timeout taken here by the officials.
Well, I think the clock started to run.
Oh, okay.
They're like, wait a minute, we're trying to figure this out. Don't run the clock.
So they're still talking it out there. 7:42. By the way, they're not going to put any time back on the clock.
No, they're not. They're absolutely not.
And another score, at least now at the half, rather. Independence and North Fayette Valley now at the half at Indy. 21-14 score of that ball game. It is, again, Independence leading at the half. Now at this point here, let's just re-kick, huh?
I think they're going to offset these. If they're off the two teams, let's reset these and just kick it again. Let's get this going.
Stagger, by the way, had a return of about 19 yards there to bring it down to the 32-yard line. So let's see what these penalties are. I love this. The officials, one point one way, point the other way, and
it's kind of like the Keystone Cops. Oh, we're going to put it here, but we got to don't forget this, and they're going to get it sorted out. They're a veteran crew.
Are we going to mark off one penalty against the team and then mark it back the other way? But now the natives getting a little restless, I think.
Well, and I think the question here is one of them's a spot foul, one of them is after the play. So they're trying to figure out when to mark it off, where to mark it off from, and they're going to go talk to both coaches here, let them know what's going on.
So this is at the 32-yard line, so we haven't even had any indication from the official. Two officials going to talk to James Rochford on one side, our head official, coming over to talk here on this side. Bob Jacobson, by the way, is our head official, and now they're going to have lengthy discussions on both sidelines.
Yep, they're just sorting out what they're going to do. Hopefully they get them marked off, and we'll get some play started here. I think both teams, they just want to play here, and I think both coaches are probably right now talking to their huddles saying, clean it up, play the game, keep your mouth shut. Let's just play our ball game.
And part of the coaching conversation may be, let me know the player that did it.
Oh, that could be. Yep.
So the holding against the official had to think about it because, again, the penalties decline. It's holding, and all of that is holding against Edco.
And then a personal foul against Central. So a 10-yard for the hold. 15 probably for the personal foul, so it's going to end up being a 5-yard penalty.
So that's what they were talking about. Which way do we mark it off? Right, left? Which way do we go? At the end of the third quarter, it is once again Starmont leading Southwind 15-14. Meanwhile, at the end of the third quarter, Nashua Plainfield leads Postville 26-14. Let's wind the clock here. After all that sorted
Wind her up and let's play some more football.
Did he ever give the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty?
He did. He gave the holding, then the unsportsmanlike, and then they marked off the 5.
First down, 10 yards to go. We've got backups in the game now here for the Warriors, and it is Jack Stagger now at the backup position. He takes the direct snap, brings it left side inside the 25-yard line down to the 21-yard line. So, again, we passed along those scores. Southwind and Starmont having a great game tonight, and it's second down, 5 yards to go. A Starmont team that, again, now the bullseye's on their back a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of snuck up on some people last year, but now everybody kind of knows they've got some weapons. They've got some things to work with. Definitely some skill positions to replace and some guys on the defense to replace. But giving Southwind all they can tonight, that's a good ball game over there at Arlington.
Inside 7 minutes to go. Second down, 5 yards to go. And to be honest with you, the Vikings taking their time in the huddle. It is still Ingalls to the right of Stagger, and he'll get the handoff left side, goes inside the 20-yard line, and again he splits the defenders inside the 15. 10 goes in for the score, touchdown, got it. The third touchdown there from Carson Ingalls. This one 22 yards, 66-6, Vikings in control.
Yeah, just a little step to the right, got the ball, got around the guard there, and he was gone. He didn't get touched, and all the way to the end zone, another score there for the Vikings.
So the clock stops with 6:36 to go here in the fourth. Lots of sixes on the boards right now, and they will try to go for the two-point conversion. So the Vikings have not been stopped tonight on offense.
No, they've had a nice night. Scored once on defense as well, so they've got things clicking on the offensive end.
So for the two-point conversion now to Stagger with Ingalls to his left. Stagger runs a counterplay right side with Ingalls. He's tripped up but leans ahead. I think he's short of the goal line, does not get in. Stumbled at the 1-yard line. Nice open field tackle there by Owen Hammersland. So let's take a break. 66-6 your score. Vikings to close it out after this.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by KAR Auto Group. Edco leading here 66-6. Blanco to lunch it away from the 30-yard line. Back to receive is Reinhardt. He does have a touchdown return of 55 yards in this game. And also back there as well is Eckelceder. Kick far side, and it's going to bounce at the 10-yard line, and it goes out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, and that's where the Warriors will take it over there out at the 20-yard line. Let's give some props to John Hess along with Kara Armstrong, who helped. They're the ones that did the field here. The Central Warriors
we
logo.
talked about that before the game. It looks wonderful. It's held up. It's held its shape. They've been working on it all summer. I've seen them watering and mowing, and it's in great shape tonight.
The Warrior logo is in the middle of the field. They've got the white numbers, but even the red highlight on the numbers out the side. So
yes.
it's a sharp-looking field. And 66-6 is our score, and at their own 25-yard line is where the Warriors take over, still looking to get an offensive touchdown in this ball game. So on first down, 10 yards to go. It is once again, in at quarterback now is Mason Lone, I believe, and that is number 5. And Lone gets the handoff. He's into the backfield, and he's trying to get to the corner. It's actually not Lone. It's number 9, and that is Preston Culper, a junior, who tried to bounce outside, had no luck, loses a couple of yards back to the 22-yard line. So the Warriors bringing in some subs in this ball game now here, and it's second down. It is now 12 yards to go.
Yeah, Preston Culper did a little quarterbacking last year. He had 16 for 30, 76 yards throwing the ball. So he's got a little experience back there, but just trying to build that depth we talked about, give another look back there, see what he can do.
Yeah, they continue with Eckelceder in the backfield, along with Hammersland as well. Owen Hammersland, that is. Second down, 12 yards to go. They run it with Eckelceder. Right side, he gets across the 25-yard line, spins ahead for a couple of yards to the 27-yard line. Bryson Zurcher making the stop there, and that's another freshman, by the way. At the end of the third quarter, West Fork leads Clayton Ridge, now 26-6. They're playing that ball game at Wartburg tonight, so West Fork leads 26-6. Third down for the Warriors here, 5.5 to go at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, good carry there by Eckelceder. They're going to mark him for about 6 yards, so a good gain there on second down.
Receiver split left and right, and Culper again works out of shotgun formation, runs it with Owen Hammersland. Left side hit in the backfield by Stagger and brought down right there at the 26-yard line. They'll lose a couple of yards. Nice open field tackle by Stagger there because there's not much help behind.
No, that was... You got to make the tackle, or he's going to get a pretty good gain before somebody else can get there to help you out.
So it's fourth down. It is 9 yards to go, and they are going to go, I believe, punt team here. The Warriors are going to go 3 and out. So the Warriors' lone score this ball game coming on a 55-yard kickoff return from Reinhardt. And that is, again, number 40, Kyle Reinhardt, a senior. Seen a number of freshmen that have stepped up and played well in this game.
Well, both sides of the ball, too.
And it is Owen Hammersland to launch it away from the inside his own 20-yard line. Good high kick. Stagger fields it back at the 15-yard line. Brings it near side now to the 30-yard line. Trying to get to the edge. He's across the 35-yard line and tripped up at the 40-yard line. Excellent trip up there by Braxton Borman on the near sideline because there was a lot of room. But he brings it across the 40-yard line, spins ahead to the 38-yard line, and the Vikings take over in great field position once again. That's been the story of the game.
Yeah, they've had wonderful field position here. They're going to put that about the 30, 38, 39-yard line. So a good return there by Stagger.
Clock continues to move. Inside 4 minutes to go. And we see that the Vikings now shuffling some players in as Campbell checks out. And Edco goes to Easton Valley next week to start district play. Central goes to Don Bosco.
Yeah, that's a tall order for these Warriors. But I think they've got some things to build off of from this week. But that's going to be a tall task going down to Don Bosco and facing them down there.
The Vikings just getting the play from the sideline, so the clock's been moving here. We're down to 3:40, and they better hurry up before a 25-second violation.
Yeah, they're under 10 here. They're already down to 5, so he's clicking off. They need to snap this football.
First down, 10 yards to go, and Stager looks to the right sideline, and there's a delay of game. You know, this is what drives you nuts about this, and you've got a backup quarterback, I get you. But the back official who's running the time is giving you signs that the clock is running down. He's waving his arm up and down inside 5 seconds.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, the back judge has his arm up when it gets to 10, and he's counting off those last 5 seconds, so you know exactly where you are.
So once he starts, you figure you better hurry. But again, Stager, you're talking about a freshman, first varsity game here, playing at the quarterback spot. First down, 15 yards to go. Direct snap gets ahead to the original line of scrimmage, maybe to the 39-yard line. I would say the Vikings, if they get a first down, could probably take some knees, and the game would come to an end.
Yeah, they're at that point now, I think, where they get that first down, they can just run this clock out if they want to.
For Central in their district, Don Bosco, again, that's the team, year in, year out. That's going to be there, and one of the top teams. Turkey Valley, always good.
Yeah, Turkey Valley, going to be good. Riceville had a nice year last year, so that's going to be a tough matchup. And, of course, Keyhigh in their district. Keyhigh is they're always a tough team, especially having to play up there.
That'll be an athletic team. Meanwhile, Edco, again, they go to Easton Valley next week, but it is Edco, along with Central City and Lone Tree, really the top 3 teams in that district. By the way, clock winding down, but they get the snap off. Stager dives ahead, loses his footing, gets out to midfield at the 40-yard line. Braxton Borman credited with the tackle. Third down, it is 12 yards to go for the Vikings. We'll see Edco in 2 weeks against Central City at home.
Yeah, one of the matchups that we expect, is going to have implications for that title, but I think with Edco having to play Central City, having to play Midland, having to play Lone Tree, I mean, at least they get Lone Tree at home, but that's going to be a tall task for them as well.
Well, and like I said, Lone Tree and also Central City, along with Edco, figure to be the top teams in that district.
They're going to be in the mix.
And Edco is going to get both of them, Central City and Lone Tree, at home. That's huge.
Yeah, those were their 2 losses last year besides postseason, and both of those were on the road, so they get that chance to play them again at home, and we're going to have another delay of game here.
By the way, as Stager brought the play in from the sideline, we're down to 1:20 to go, and they don't even get out of the huddle this time, so it's another 5-yard penalty. Delay of game brings it back to the 35-yard line. By the way, they could take probably 2 more delay of game penalties, and we'd be done.
Yeah, the clock's going to continue to run here. They mark off, start the clock again, and maybe this is part of it. I'm not sure, but I think Coach Rochford wants to see a play run here.
We get down to 1 minute to go here in our fourth quarter. And once again, next week, we'll be down in the River Valley, Starmont and Clayton Ridge. And that pregame will start at 6 o'clock at the Countdown Show, game time at 7 o'clock. Third down, 15 yards to go. Back judge has not started the timer yet, and they run it with Ingles. Ingles left side across the 40-yard line, stood up there at midfield, and that's where it will be fourth down, and it'll be now 11 yards to go from the 39-yard line for the Vikings. This is the ball game that if you were Central, you kind of feared happening tonight. Edco ready to go in the season opener. You're almost hoping that maybe Edco was overlooking you a little bit tonight, but that was not the case.
No, Edco was definitely ready to go tonight. That's for sure.
Fourth down, 11 yards to go. I believe our official likely started the play clock inside 25 seconds to go. So he didn't blow the play dead till we were inside 25 minutes to go, and the clock will come to an end. Edco scored on every offensive possession in the ball game. Vikings used the big play, and they win the season opener impressively. Edco 66, Central 6. That's your final score. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Viking Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Bloom's Flowers, Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, of Port Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and Oil Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, and Rivals Inc., Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Final score, 66-6. Edco victorious in our football game tonight. Let's update you on other scores. Crestwood led MFL Marmac at the half, 7-6. West Fork leads Clayton Ridge, 26-6 in the fourth quarter. Independence leads North Again Valley at the half, 21-14. Nashua Plainfield leading Postville, 26-14 at the end of 3. Starmont leads Southwind, 15-14 at the end of 3. Vikings win big, 66-6. We're joined by Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start first off here for the Vikings.
For the Vikings, we're going to start on the ground. Bryce Rochford leading the way, 12 carries, 176 yards. Those 3 touchdowns, 52, 1, and 34. Carson Ingalls, 8 carries, 163 yards. He also had 3 touchdowns, 61, 44, and 22. Jack Steger, 5 carries, 9 yards. So 25 carries, 348 yards for the Vikings tonight. They were a big score, quick score tonight.
That's averaging 12 yards a carry, roughly.
That's really, really good. In the air, Rochford was a perfect 4 for 4, 60 yards. He had those 2 touchdowns of 23 yards and 11 yards. Christopher Lang had the catch for 23 in the touchdown. Carter Batten had 2 catches for 26 yards. Carson Ingalls had a catch for 11 yards. That was his 4th touchdown of the night, so 60 yards in the air, 348 on the ground. The Vikings end with 408 yards of offense tonight in their opener.
Yeah, they were not stopped in this ball game tonight. They scored every possession, then added a defensive touchdown and an interception return as well. Let's go to the totals now for Central.
For Central, Owen Hammersland had 11 carries, 15 yards. Braxton Borman led the way, 7 carries, 26 yards. Griffin Hammersland, 4 carries for 2 yards. Preston Culper had that carry for a loss. Maddox Eggleseder, 1 carry for 6 yards. So 24 carries, 47 yards for the Warriors tonight. Griffin Hammersland, 5 for 16, 83 yards in the air. He did have those 2 interceptions. Owen Hammersland had 2 catches for 23 yards. Braxton Borman, 1 catch for 20. Maddox Eggleseder, 1 catch for 30, and Mason Lone had 1 catch for 10 yards. So 83 yards in the air, 47 on the ground, 130 yards for the Warriors tonight in this game against the Edco Vikings.
And Central in the first half, certainly there's some things to build off there. I know you only scored 6 points in this ball game. That was on a kickoff return, by the way, by, once again, Kyle Reinhardt had a 55-yard kickoff return. But in the first half, we mentioned they had 4 drives inside Edco territory. 2 of them bogged down by downs. The other they had a pass that was intercepted intercepted inside the 20-yard line, then ran out of time in the first half. So they feel like they had some opportunities.
Yeah, some sustained drives, just not able to capitalize on them. Coming up short, a couple penalties here and there. But I think you have to be proud of what they were doing with those drives. Now you got to find ways of capping those off.
All right, we'll take a break. I think we might not be able to talk to EDCO coach James Rochford. Looks like they're headed to the bus.
I don't know if they're talking on the bus, if he's coming back or not, but we talked to him. Hopefully get him up here.
Yeah, we'd like to talk with Coach Rochford as well as Coach Downs for Central. It looks like that group of coaches walking away as well. Nobody wants to talk to us tonight. Let's take a break. Back with more on our postgame show.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At El McKee Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Electricity can travel down the strings of kites or balloons that contact power lines. Have children use these toys in open areas away from overhead lines. Keep metallic balloons indoors as they are highly conductive. Teach children that if a toy gets into power lines or a substation, they should tell an adult to call the power company. They should not retrieve it themselves. At El McKee Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. El McKee Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome back to Dittmer Field in Elkader. Coach Rochford running all the way across the diamond, or the football field here, the baseball diamond's over on the other side, to get up for the press box. We appreciate you taking time to talk to us after the ball game.
Yeah.
Catch your breath?
Yeah,
right,
so to speak.
All right, let's talk about this. Obviously a great night offensively. You never got stopped in this football game tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I just told the kids that there's a lot of places we got to work on. It was clear they had a scrimmage and we didn't. That's good and bad. You can lose a kid in a scrimmage and that kind of stuff. But we needed to hit somebody else, and we didn't come out very physical. I wasn't impressed with either side of the ball, to be honest with you. So got a lot of stuff to work on.
All right, but still, I mean, you want to run the football, and you've got two horses to do it. And Price Rochford and Carson Ingalls both went over 150 yards plus.
Yeah, I mean, and up front, I thought they did a pretty good job. But they knew where we were going, and we need to finish blocks and stuff like that. It's just a lot of little things that we need to do that I'm not gonna be happy with tonight's performance. I said, we're not gonna beat too many district teams with tonight's performance. So we're gonna work tomorrow.
All right. The passing game, I think, was all right tonight. 4 for 4 passing wise. That's a positive.
Yeah, I mean, they counted on the run and we can pass it, and they were really biting on the play action and stuff like that. So that's there. We don't have the most experience with pass blocking and stuff, so we need to work on that too. Receivers, I thought they did a pretty good job in blocking and getting downfield and catching the ball. So,
all right, defensively in this ball game, let's talk about who really stood out for him there. And obviously, it was the interception returned by once again Batten for you.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, he could have had the one before that, and Chris Lang had one too that he didn't step in front of and make a play. So there again some plays that they knew they were coming, or at least the formation told us as the likelihood of it. And we didn't make them, but I thought defensively, that's where our kids, I hang their hat on. We do as a team. Defensively, it's They're aggressive. They're fast. So it's a little easier to just see ball, hit ball, and whatnot.
Well, and especially it seems like when Central got into your territory 4 times in the first half, you guys really buckled down.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when the field gets shorter. And, those pass plays are not quite as hard to cover because they're not as deep. But the kids kind of stepped up a little bit and started hitting some people and coming through. And I saw some linebackers smacking some kids around a little bit, but it kind of took a couple quarters. So they're used to hitting their own teammates, and they kind of back off and play thud. And now it's like, oh, I can hit him, go all the way through him. Yes, coach. You can do that, guys. Yeah, you can do that. So.
All right, you guys start district play next week. You go to Easton Valley.
Yeah. Yep, it'll be a long road trip. They're going to be quick, fast, not terribly big, so we need to go back to that run game and really establish that and control the clock and that kind of stuff. And defensive back-wise, we don't have a ton of backups, and so that's what I talk to the kids about is bringing some kids along and getting them ready to step in when guys are tired. And our kids are in shape, but this first quarter our kids were really tired, and that's a mental thing as much as a physical thing. So that comes with playing a game.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you next week. We'll talk to you in the Countdown Show. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the game against Central City. Good luck.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
Again, Edco football coach James Rochford talking things over there about his Viking team victorious 66-6. We'll take a break. More of our postgame after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Viking Warriors football is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. The Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Dittmer Field in Elkader. Post-game show continues. We're joined by Central football coach J.W. Downs. Coach, first off here, first half, you had some opportunities 4 times inside Edco territory. Let's start there.
Yeah, Edco's a very physical team. They got a lot of good players in there, and we made some mental mistakes on offense and on defense, both sides of the ball, as well as some couple coaching miscues as well. So I'll take ownership of that. But overall, for learning a new system, offense and defensive wise, these guys executed pretty well for first time running that.
Well, and again, you guys were able to do a number of things: run the football, try to establish the run, and throw the football. Maybe a little more than you expected.
Yeah, I think maybe if we would have stuck to the basics, we probably could have continued to keep chunking down the field. I'll take responsibility for that one. But either way, these boys got to get a good live look at a new system, and we played physical and kept our heads up.
Yeah, Griffin Hammersland throws for 83 yards in this ballgame. That's just a freshman leading you.
Yeah, I've had him as my quarterback for the past 2 years in junior high, and he's got a lot of talent and had to step up at the last minute to play quarterback as a freshman, and he handled himself really well. I'm really proud of him and just all the guys of how they handled themselves.
All right, got a big kickoff return there from Kyle Reinhardt. Was good to see.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He's real shifty and almost in kind of a sneaky way. You don't see it coming, and he just snuck in there, and we love to see it. Love to see the energy.
All right, this is a team, though, that probably wants to lean on their running game a little bit more, don't you think?
Yeah, well, that's just it. We have a very strong running game, and we also have a very strong passing game that's just starting to open up. Like we said, we got Griffin Hammersland at quarterback, and He's got a big arm besides behind that little body. He does.
Yeah, sure. And then, of course, running the ball, Owen Hammersland and Braxton Borman. You're really going to need those kids to contribute.
Yeah, 2 great kids that work hard. They never make excuses, and they stayed battling to the final whistle.
All right, obviously, next week, here's another challenge. Don Bosco, let's talk about that.
They're a tough team. We just got to break it down to what we always say is just focus on doing our assignment to the best ability we can. Right, that's what determines success for us. We don't want to focus on bigger outcome. If we can focus on every play, executing our assignment, that's what we want to focus on.
And this is what you guys are trying to build here. That's the reason why.
Yeah, absolutely. In this program and this new direction that we're turning it is if we can focus on the little battles, that's what we focus on, as well as implementing a new offense and defense. It's a lot thrown at these kids in a short amount of time, but they've handled it well.
And the schedule not too kind either for you guys starting out.
Yeah, Bosco's a tough team, but we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll put the work in all week and execute our assignments on Friday night. That's
all right,
the
Coach.
plan.
Good luck to you next Friday night. We'll certainly be following how you guys are doing. We'll talk to you next week on the Countdown Show.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
Yes, Central football coach J.W. Downs on his Warrior program has dropped the decision tonight by a final score of 66-6. A quick break. We'll wrap things up from Dittmer Field and Elkader after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Welcome back here to Elkader. We start to wrap things up. Edco victorious by the final score of 66-6. As the Vikings, let's start there. Impressively. You hold a team without a touchdown in the ballgame. Centrals came from special teams. Offensively, you never got stopped tonight. An experienced team that, as Coach Rochford said, there's lots of things to work on. But I tell you what, for week number 1, they look pretty darn good.
They look like an experienced team that knew what they were doing, for week 1. And I think what Coach Rochford's talking about is those excellence things, that next step. If we want to be an elite program, an excellence program, there are some things that they, probably should have executed a little crisper, clean some things up. And I think they will. They'll work on it this week. But, yeah, a nice start for them. Saw some of the weapons that they have. Carson Ingalls still running hard. Of course, you expected Price Rochford to be successful. And a couple pass plays, receivers running nice routes. And I think defensively, shore up that tackling. They're going to be a stout defense. They did a nice job with Central's offense tonight.
Yeah, for Central, again, there's still some positive in this ball game. As we mentioned 4 times the first half, you got inside Edco territory. A couple of them stopped on downs. They had interception thrown, and then the clock ran out on you to close the half. But again, you like the way they're looking at things. It's just about this play, what we can do. We're just starting, and you're starting here from scratch, basically.
Well, yeah, and they have so much youth, and I think he understands that is, okay, yeah, we've got some older guys, they're coming along real quickly, and they have to because, they're juniors and seniors, they're running out of time, but we've got some young guys who are leaning on them and trying to learn and trying to come along, and I think if they can piece that together, get those guys out for football that maybe haven't come out and, learn this system, get a little more efficient in it, all of a sudden, hey, we're competing with teams, we're knocking on the door, we're going to finish those drives, punch that in the end zone, and they're going to see some positives. So I think that's what Coach Downs was kind of referring to is, hey, we're a work in progress, and they're going to get there.
Yeah, their special teams was good tonight. Kyle Reinhardt had a 55-yard touchdown return, but they had a lot of good kickoffs tonight.
All their
kickoff returns.
Yeah, they got into Edco territory. They just, and not able to finish the drives, but good starting position. It's something to build on.
All right, so next week, hope to get the video working. That's certainly priority number 1 for us. As we head to Clayton Ridge, it'll be Starmont and Clayton Ridge, 7 o'clock game time. Countdown to kickoff begins at 6. Edco goes to Easton Valley, and it will be Central at Don Bosco as both those teams start district play. We'll see you next Friday night.
We'll be down there.
For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks once again tonight to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.